Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist series. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode, and we've got some cool stuff that we can do here, not with this deck. So this is the deck I'm playing today. I said I wouldn't change the deck until I D-ranked, and I'm not changing that. I am still playing the same deck because, I mean, sometimes we make too many changes and it actually makes it worse for ourselves, but I'm not changing the deck until we do D-rank. But we did pull last episode Dogmatic Punishment, which is a very good card for us because it's a great follow-up card. Like, we usually end on like a Time Thief and like whatever, like a Time Thief or the Photon Dude, and pretty much we end on like one Exceed monster of some kind, and then we don't really go into the extra deck on the follow-up very often. Turn 1 is usually when we use the extra deck, so this card seems like it's a pretty good card for our deck, especially if we can make a rank 4, for example, and then like special in Ecclesia and then search Dogmatic Punishment. It seems like an awesome card for us, so I asked for some assistance, but these are some cards that we can play now. We've got Dogmatic Ecclesia, we've got Theo, which is, he's back, he's gone, he's back, he's gone. And then we've got Aiden here, can be destroyed. They all can be destroyed by a monster summon from the extra deck. They can actually sometimes come up if your opponent doesn't see it coming. And then it's got, if a monster special summon in the extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. That can be activated at any time, so you can activate that on our opponent's turn. So without even using our normal summon, we can play on their turn, which I guess could be kind of cool. This card is destroyed by battle or card effects for summon Dogmatic monster from your deck. So this is also kind of cool, because if we summon it to our field on our opponent's turn, and then they like go, oh, okay, I'm just going to pop it. Like, a lot of cards just have generic like popping effects. Let's say they destroy it, we can special summon Ecclesia from deck and then search Dogmatic Punishment, and we won't be locked into non-extra deck that turn, which is actually kind of cool. Also, another thing that's cool about this card is it says if this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, that doesn't have to be by, like, you know, it doesn't have to be our opponent's card effect. So we can destroy it ourselves somehow and then trigger it. But I don't know how I would. I guess if we had like a diagram or something, or like maybe, you know, the Zodiac card that pops, or like Fire Kings or something, we can maybe get away with popping this somehow. But that is pretty cool that it can float even when it floats when popped, even not by our opponent. So I thought that was pretty cool. We've already played Theo, no point to read that. Obviously everybody knows Ecclesia. Those are pretty cool. And then, like I said, these are the targets that you guys showed me or have spoken about. So obviously Sprined is, you know, without a doubt. Unfortunately, we don't have great Springans or Albaz stuff yet, but I mean, we have more stuff now. Albalenitis is cool. This is another one that I thought was kind of cool that one of you guys said. Basically, if this card is, yeah, if you could target one monster you control, special summon the extra deck, equip this card from the graveyard to it, and then when an attack is declared involving that monster, you can draw a card. So if it gets attacked or we attack, either way, we're just drawing a card. It could actually be kind of cool, because if we just get attacked, or if we just make like Time Thief and we just attack every time we attack. I mean, the problem with Time Thief is when you banish him, you lose all equips. But this effect to equip itself is actually not once per turn. So we can equip this card, and actually it is once per. You can use each effect once per turn. It is once per turn, but the equip effect doesn't matter if the equip falls off, because we can just re-equip it later. Like, it's not one of those like once per duel, banish it when it leaves the field. That's what I meant to say. It is once per turn, so we can equip it and the next turn just re-equip it again and re-equip it again. So it's actually kind of cool, and it works with all of the extra deck monsters that we have. So this is actually one of the ones that I was actually shocked at how kind of decent. Like, this card wouldn't come up in a non-masochist situation. Like, this is such a lackluster card in almost every way. This is a modern printed card, probably printed in the last 3 years. It is incredibly lackluster, but in this particular scenario, in this particular challenge, it can actually be an interesting card for us to play. And then what else was good? So yeah, Albalensis obviously can search fusion cards. We already know that. What's another one? This is another guy we pulled, the Pack Bit. This is a Cybers card. Basically, if this card's sent to graveyard or synchro summoned, either way, we can target a monster in the graveyard or one face of monster your opponent controls, discard one card, place that monster in its spawn trap card zone as a continuous. That is actually like pretty interesting because it's basically like the Snake Eye Subversion card, but it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like a quick effect, but it's like the Snake Eye Subversion card. It's not terrible. It's just the only issue with it is it requires a discard, and we don't have a lot of discards in this deck, let's be honest. So that can be a little bit of an issue. And then if during either player's turn, if a continuous trap, you can special summon one face-up monster from your spell trap. So I guess if this card's the continuous trap, I don't know how really to do that, but I guess there's some way to do that. And then I think that's it, right? Those are all the cards. Yeah, I thought these two were the best. The Dragon... Oh, and this too. But we don't really play Link decks. But if we were to play Link decks, this would be kind of cool. The problem with Dogmatic Punishment, it does lock you out of extra deck for like 2 turns. So I don't know if that would even like happen. Like that situation would happen. But it does seem like a decent card. So all 3 of these seem pretty decent. I would actually... It's crazy to say, but I actually think this Dragon might actually be the best option here, which I would have never thought. It is good. It gives you advantage. You attack and then you draw. You attack and then you draw. If you battle at any point, you draw. It's like actually kind of cool. And it's when an attack is declared involving the monster. So like if we have this equipped to Time Thief and our opponent attacks the Time Thief, we can activate this effect and still chain Time Thief and then detach and banish. So we'll be able to draw and we'll be able to banish it off the field to protect it. Like it's actually, this card is like shockingly kind of good for this exact situation. But like I said, I'm gonna not changing the deck until we get D-ranked because we are kind of winning. Alright guys, we just lost a coin flip unfortunately. This is not a bad hand though. This is definitely not a bad hand. This would have been amazing going first. I don't think we lose. I don't think it's possible to lose going first. Never mind, it is possible because they're gonna play Snake Eye. Yeah, that sucks. They're gonna go full combo Snake Eye and we're just gonna sit here. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, what are you going to do, right? This is full combo, Snake Eye, 1 card, 11 1-card starters. I mean, this is rough. This is the modern deck building that they've implemented. And unfortunately, Barrier Statue is the Barrier Statue that we have pulled. And it is just terrible against Snake Eye. I would usually scoop, but I'm not going to scoop because, well... There's really no point to scoop because, yeah, there's no point to scoop because we're 1 win away from upgrading in Platinum to the next rank, so why would I scoop now? But unfortunately, yeah, if I was in Gold, we'd be gone right now, but I think there's actually a shot we win. We do have Moon Mirror, which can sometimes come up. I'm not going to be special summoning much. I have double Fiendish Chain plus Fire Barrier Statue. It could work out. Like the main deck uses a lot of fire monsters, but extra deck, it does use a lot of dark monsters and stuff. So I can maybe come up, and now they're in the Snake Eye thing. Some of these people like amaze me. Like, why is this dude in Platinum? Like, get your game up. Like, dude, you have the best deck in the game. Why are you in Platinum? Like, step up a little bit, you know, go to Master. Like, Platinum should be, it's 2 ranks below the best rank. And now the ranks are technically infinite because you can go above Master now. You could just keep scaling further and further and further. So realistically, this guy should be, you know, above Master. And you can't even be like, oh, well, maybe he's new to the deck. Like, this guy clearly knows what he's doing. I don't know why he's here. It's a little bit odd for sure. In the meantime, I guess I can answer viewer questions. You guys can actually leave more viewer questions because I've lost track of which ones have been asked. Try to ask 1 question at a time because sometimes people will leave like 10 questions all in one. And I don't know which one you want me to answer. It's a lot of questions to answer all at once, but yeah, this is the segment where I get to answer viewer questions while my opponent combos off in Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But somebody asks me, do you have an OnlyFans? The answer is no, I don't. Maybe I should start one. I don't know. I mean, I am an anime tree from a video game based on a card game, so I maybe I should. I mean, you know, Trent the Tree is kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe we'll start one. I'd subscribe, that's for sure. But no, I don't have one, and I don't have any plans to make it. But I thought the question was really funny because that was such an out of left field question. Also, like I said, if you have any other questions, just put it in the comment section down below. If I've lost track of them, like I said, put them down below. Actually, somebody else asks if where the origins of the profile picture comes from. Honestly, I just like the way the Trent tree actually looks. I just think it looks really cool. I think it's such a dumb card, and that's where I got it from. I just think it looks really cool. We draw a D-Fissure, which would have been amazing going first, but you know what? It's not the worst thing ever going second. I think we just hit him with a Masquerena right off. We hit him with the barrier statue right off the bat. I think that's actually the best thing to do, because if we hit him with this, he can't go into IP. So then we'll hit him with this. He can use Masquerena to go into a fire monster. We'll see if he plays like another one of those. I don't know if he does. We'll go D-Fissure next. And now I think things become very complicated for him. If we win this, I'd be shocked as anything. IP's kind of dead right now. It's not doing much of anything. This Snake Eye Flame Bridge is actually annoying because it can summon a monster as a continuous spell, but more importantly, it has the target one monster, place it in the spawn trap card zone, so we got to get rid of the Flame Bridge. This guy's not particularly important. This guy, okay, that's annoying. He had the Kieran. I don't think he searched that. I think he just actually had that. It actually really sucks for us. And of course, he is playing Fire King, so I don't have any response to any of this. So he's going to summon that out. Pop a card. That is actually, he did search it actually on resolution. So, again, there's nothing I really could have done here. I'm just kind of, I'm trying my best, but this is, I'm literally playing the best deck on the planet on every single platform. OCG, TCG, Master Duel, 8. And then we have the our statue is a barrier statue, so which is fire, and it definitely does not counter. If we had a water barrier statue, I think we would have just cooked this guy. Like we would have summoned the water barrier statue, and he wouldn't have been able to summon the Kieran. But unfortunately, we have the fire barrier statue. But we'll go Moon Mirror Shield next, and we'll equip it to barrier statue. And I think we actually, shockingly enough, might have a chance here. We'll go barrier statue. Like I said, he does have responses to stuff, but like I said, we will try our best. We do have 2 Fiendish Chains, Labyrinth Archfiend. We definitely have plays. Labyrinth Archfiend is a little dead with Moon Mirror Shield, but we definitely have some plays. IP is going to go into a fire monster of some kind. We'll see what he goes into. I don't even know what he can go into. I'm actually kind of curious. What is this man going to go into? There's something like super obvious that I'm just like forgetting. He's about to go into like something outrageously obvious. So those get banished. Nightmare Phoenix. Oof. Yep. That'd be the obvious thing I was talking about. That really sucks. Discard Ash. Pop. Yeah. Pop this. Yeah. Like I said, we got really unlucky. Top of the deck. Yeah. I'll put it at the top of the deck. We got really unlucky. Like literally, if we had a water barrier statue, we would have won this duel. Like there's no question about it. Like who the hell knew that the Year of Fire was going to be coming out right after we pulled 2 barrier statues that are fire. It's actually kind of unlucky. But yeah, like this guy only got to play because of this, and yeah, now this goes back into the back row. I think we have to Fiendish Chain here. Not that it matters. It's not like it's stopping him, let's be honest, but the Flame Bridge is... I'm trying to think. Do I have any shot here? I negate this. He's going to a Link 4 if he wants to. Target a fire monster in your graveyard. You know what? I'm going to negate this too. I'm going to negate it too. He can go into... I don't think he has as many links to go into. So if we just turn these 2 off, that's not bad. And then we have Archfiend. Unfortunately, I put the thing to the top of the deck. I should have put it to the bottom of the deck. I don't think this dude's surviving anyway. We negated those 2. I think he just can go to battle phase here. Like I said, really, if we had the water barrier statue, we had that duel actually won. It's actually kind of like almost a little sickening that if we had the water barrier statue, this would have been no questions asked a win right now. If we had the earth barrier statue, Not the wind because it's banned. Light barrier, dark barrier. Like, if we had any other barrier statue, we would have won that duel just now. This was a huge mistake, like I said, putting Moon Mirror Shield. I don't know why I thought we could survive that. That sucks. Yeah, now we have to... I thought he would get rid of the barrier statue before I would activate the Fiendish Chains, but that did not work out that way. So now I guess we just have to wait. Hope to draw a monster. If we draw a monster, we're actually not in a terrible situation because we do have the fissure. He's got Promethean Princess, the double Promethean Princess. He's going to go into that. Then he's going to go with this. Now he's going to activate this. Yeah, honestly, I'd be an idiot to stay here. This is, like I said, very, very unfortunate situation. Any other barrier statue would have won us that duel for real. Alright, so we just lost another coin flip here. Our hand's actually pretty decent. We have Gozen and Judgment. Judgment, generally speaking, is better going first. But it is what it is, right? You can't complain. This is a part of the challenge. They're playing Speedroids. I hope they're not... Actually, I hope they're playing Speedroids and not just playing an engine. Like Phantom Knights that just techs in Speedroids. But they might be playing Speedroids. They might not. Speedroid's a deck that... I'll say one thing about it, it takes forever. It actually does. It combos and combos and combos and combos for 10 minutes and ends on like an Omni Negate and like maybe one other thing. Like it's like a Crystal Wing and an Omni Negate after 10 minutes, but never mind. He's going to go into Denlong, so now we'll see what happens next. I'm curious. I'm very, very interested in where this is going next. He's playing the Yangzing Trap. Yep, he just searched that. And then he's going to send a worm to graveyard. Cool. And a Boxia. Or, I know this one. Chiwen, which is the level 1. He's going to set a card, which I imagine is the card from one of the trap. Okay, this did not go the way I expected in any way whatsoever. That was like shocking. I'm not going to lie. That was like one of the most shocking things I've ever seen. I did not expect any of that to go that way. But we will... I think we go Curtain Raiser first. Actually, maybe we go this. No, we go Curtain Raiser, because we'll do this, and then we'll see if he negates this. And then if he negates this, then we'll do other stuff. Now, the cool thing is Gozen is actually a lot better than I would have thought that it was going to be, which is nice. So we'll go Curtain Raiser. Summon that out. Pretty decent defense. The problem is he's got the counter trap, which is a little scary. We'll go Endymion, and we'll summon Run Ryu. This guy's got 28 defense, which is 28 is a lot. 28 is a lot against anything. 28 is a lot of defense, so we'll summon this out before he outs our Endymion in some way. And 28 is a scary amount of defense. I don't think I really have an out to that immediately. I'd have to go for like a Crusader Avermax play or something like that to out that. That's an outrageous amount of defense. Torrential Tribute. Wonderful. Well, I guess he's going to out his monster for us. At least that happened, right? So now that happens, and we have Gozen and Judgment. I'm just going to save Shathana, because what's the purpose of going into it? The cool thing about the Yangzings is that they are indeed different attributes, so that will be quite positive for us. So he's going to summon a Yangzing monster, and now he's got, like I said, a fire and a light, so that is positive. So now we will Judgment, set that, Gozen, set that, and I think we just leave the Shathana in hand, and yeah, we leave the Shathana in hand. He's going to Synchro Summon during our turn, or during our turn. It's part of life. You know what, this is definitely kind of interesting. I wish we had the barrier statue against this dude, but we didn't. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he had Torrential. But this is like a very odd deck right now. We went very minus because we summoned 3 monsters and they all got blown up. And we lost everything. He just searched the Earth one. Like I said, I will probably, if he summons something, I will just activate Gozen. But he does have the trap card that negates. But we do have a Solemn Judgment. But I don't know if that would even be smart. Well, we'll put Chaining on. And we'll put Gozen match in play. And we'll force him to out the Gozen match. He can activate the trap card to stop me. If he wants to, he can do that. Well, Gozen match is one of our best worst cards. So he's going to activate, shuffle that card into the deck, destroy one other Yangzing you control. Honestly, if I don't stop this, I probably lose this duel, so I have to stop this. Otherwise, like I said, I lose the duel. So he's going to have to pick one, and he has another one. Okay, well, sometimes they have it, right? Sometimes they have it. Sometimes they just have it. It's like they had perfect cards. They had Torrential for my monsters, and then they had 2 Yang Zing traps. One that I saw, so I was prepared for. And the second one, I unfortunately was not, because he hard drew it, and they are not once per turn. But this happens. What can you do? It's a part of life, and he gets to destroy, or he has to destroy, then destroy 1 Yang Zing. So he's going to have to destroy both of his Yang Zings, which at least that's nice. So that gets shuffled in, and then he'll destroy another one of his Yang Zings. Because he has to. So he's going to have to destroy Denlong, I believe. Now, some of them miss timing. Oh, never mind. He's going to destroy the card that's resolving on field. I think we just lose here, honestly. I don't think there's anything that we can do. We're just hostages. I honestly did not expect to lose to this deck. I don't even know really what he's playing. Like Yang Zings with kind of pure Yang Zings. Interesting for sure. I did not expect to lose to this. Like Snake Eye, I'll take. Cubel, I'll take. Like if I lose to those, I lose to those. Like you know, they're head and shoulders above every deck in the game. But this is like actually, even for a Masochist, it's a little bit embarrassing to lose this right now. And now he's searching dinos. And Oviraptor. I mean, he's already almost got enough damage on board. I mean, what could we possibly draw? What could we possibly, in any way, like, what could we draw that will even the scales here? Most of our cards are defensive, preventive cards. And he's beating us in card advantage by 5 cards. One of which is an Oviraptor, which is a +1 on summon. Like, what can I even do? I mean, I guess we just leave it and see Moon Mirror Shield is... I guess Moon Mirror Shield outs a lot of things. We'll summon this so we don't get Max Seed. We'll summon this out. And then we'll just equip Moon Mirror Shield and hope for the best. That's literally the best I've got right now. Moon Mirror Shield and Shathana. If I had, what's his name, that would be even cooler. If I had the Link one, that would be awesome, because the Link one would be quite good for us. So we'll attack over that. He's going to trigger multiple effects. This effect, the Denlong, plus the one of the other guys that doesn't miss timing. Yeah, this one. Yeah, because this is mandatory. So, oh no, it's not mandatory. It's a you can special summon, but the last thing that happened was this, so he can do it. So you can summon Shiwen, and then I guess a pass. And then, yep, that's it. And now our opponent will go back to his turn. I don't even know why we're still in this game, but we are, so we're going to roll with it. We really shouldn't be here right now. Alright, he's going to summon Oviraptor, which will search... Doesn't matter what it searches any dinosaur, so it can... We'll see what Ultimate Conductor... Ultimate Conductor basically wins him the duel, because he could just book Shathana, and then we lose. And he has to banish 2 dinosaurs to do it, so I don't know if he's going to be able to. He has to banish 2 dinosaurs, and I don't think he has them. Funny enough, we actually have Oviraptor, and we have Ultimate Conductor. We literally have both. He's going to summon a Trishula. I didn't see that coming. There goes our stuff. That's going to get banished. Yeah, yep, we have a spell. We have a card on field, so you can just banish Shathana, and then we lose. But this I did not expect to lose to. I did not expect to lose to dinosaurs from 2017. I did not expect to lose to this deck. And he has Miscellaneous Saurus in hand, so I couldn't respond to the Oviraptor anyway. Well, this is incredible. So he's going to banish those 2, go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and that is the game. Unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. This guy really beat us up. His opening was very, very lackluster, but I mean that doesn't matter when our follow-up was so shitty. Alright, so we just won the coin flip, but our hand is okay. I mean, it's okay. We've got Dimensional Fissure, Bestial Magnemite, Roachka. It's okay. We've seen better, but we've seen worse. So we're gonna go with the Roachka first, and we're gonna see what our opponent gives us, and then we're gonna roll with it. Whatever they give us, we're gonna find out. So Roachka's pretty cool. She'll give us a free card, doesn't matter what. Hopefully it's an Inari Fire or something like that. That would be awesome. Photon Advancer. Even our opponent knows to give us the bricks. But we'll go D-Fissure. Actually, let's play it smart. Roachka's not doing anything anyway, right? So let's be smart. We can go Artemis. Put Magnemite into play. I think we can do that. So we'll go Artemis, and then we can set up a Tiamaton that pops. So we'll go Artemis, the Moon Maiden. We'll activate Bystial Magnemite to banish the graveyard card. And that way we have some plays that are a little bit better. So we'll go here. We'll activate this. That's pretty cool. And then we will activate D-Fissure right there. And then we will set Memories of the Adversary, just in case he summons something really big. We'll set it here, because no one really likes to mess with that area. And then we have 3 columns we can pop at our leisure, right? So we have that. So we'll go search out Iron Dragon Tiamaton, and honestly, it's not a bad board. It's not. We've got a Floodgate, we've got a strong monster, we've got a Moon Mirror Shield for the follow-up, protection, Photon Advancer's a level 4, and Iron Dragon Tiamaton. So overall, really not that bad of a board, but it just depends on what our opponent's playing. They are playing Red Dragon / Resonators, and we'll see. They still play Mirror Resonator. It's interesting to see, because most people don't. Most people have cut that. We can pop that if we want to, but I think we'll pop something else. I think we'll save the pop for the Red Rising. Red Rising, and this card is Synchro Summon, target a Resonator in your graveyard. That's not happening. And during your main phase, except to turn this card sent to the graveyard. Both of those effects are kind of irrelevant. Once per turn, target one monster your opponent controls. This card's level as that monster's original level. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to change the level to, I guess, like Bystial Magnemite. That's fine. The point is, actually, Dimensional Fissure is pretty good. Oof, I did not see that coming. That's, like, shocking. I didn't see that coming at all. Mirror Resonator, Ecclesia. Who did he copy? Target one phase of monster opponent controls, treat this level. Yeah, who did he copy? So we've got Ecclesia. Ecclesia's fine. I don't even know what direction he's going to go now. Now I'm just kind of confused. He can go Fallen of Albaz here, but he can also go not Fallen of Albaz. This is a very weird situation. So we've got a Fiend, a Tuner, and Red Spur. Okay, well, like I said, odd situation. I wouldn't even know what to pop right now. I guess we could pop maybe the Red Sprinter, because that prevents him from going into level 8s, but I do have the Tiamaton, so I can pop whatever he tries to summon anyway. So I think I'd rather save it for that. Plus, everything going to the graveyard is, yeah, getting banished. So I don't want to do too much. He can make Bystial Disbatter, because he Baron de Fleur. That'll do it. Baron de Fleur is pretty annoying. So like I said, there's not much I can do about Baron de Fleur. Target one card on the field, destroy it. That is so random. That is so random that he would go after that card. I don't even know why he's going after that card. Okay, that's something else. Yeah, that is very random that he would go after that card. That is absolutely not the card I would expect him to go after out of all of these cards. Okay, so in this situation, I think we go Tiamaton to bluff out his negate, to get rid of his negate. If he negates it, it's fine. Yeah, he's going to negate it in hand. He's a weirdo for that. But we have Moon Mirror Shield, so next turn, this guy's gone. And then, obviously, this guy's gone, and then he's going to attack over this. But unfortunate, very unfortunate that Baron de Fleur came out. I guess I could have Tiamaton this middle column. I could have just done that, and I would have prevented this. But I wanted to see where he was going, and I definitely did not expect this. I mean, this is a very odd deck. Solemn Warning's pretty cool. This is a very odd deck. Like, sometimes people would just play these, like, outrageously weird decks, and it's like, I don't actually know what to do. Just like we had 2 back-to-back decks that were just, like, the last deck wasn't as Branded Beasts, okay. He doesn't have anything right now, but Fallen of Albaz is obviously a dragon. So he could just tribute this, summon Fallen of Albaz, tribute Fallen of Albaz, and then summon, and then pop our card. So he can do that if he wants to. Yeah, he's going to do exactly that. He's going to do exactly that. Oh, never mind. He's going to summon Moyi. I didn't expect to see a Moyi. I don't even know what these people are doing. I have no idea what is going on right now. These people are just so outrageous. This is like worse than Masochist. I swear to you, these decks are worse than Masochist. I have no idea how these people don't brick. This is legitimately worse than Masochist. Like they're playing like optional Masochist. Like they're choosing to play a Masochist deck. Like we don't have a choice. We're playing Photon Advancer, Moon Mirror. Like we're just playing what we pull. This guy went out of his way to mix like 4 archetypes that have nothing to do with each other all together into one archetype, and somehow he's not breaking. He's drawing better hands than we are. All right, so my opponent has a few options. They've got Mo Yi, and they can go into a variety of rank 8, not rank 8, but what is it called? Not rank 8, a Synchro 8 monster. I'm not too concerned about that. We have Solemn Warning to kind of negate the summon and destroy and banish whatever he summons, so at least that's kind of cool. Like I said, he's got the Mo Yi and the tokens, so level 8s are available, but he still has to get over Photon Advancer. If he makes the Chi Xiao, I don't really honestly care if he makes Chi Xiao. I could make him go minus, but Chi Xiao doesn't really matter because Mo Yi's not going to the graveyard, so he's not going to draw. I guess if Chi Xiao comes out, then he can go into the level 10s, and then the level 10s actually hurt us. Because then he can go, knowing this weirdo, or not knowing this weirdo, he might have like a second Baron de Fleur. Because only, one of these maniacs would have 2 Baron de Fleurs, but it's possible. So he's going to Synchro with 2, Red Dragon Archfiend. I do want to think on this. You can destroy as many other special summon monsters on the field as possible. Inflict 500 for each monster destroyed. My monster was not special summoned at all. Right? They say special summoned, right? Yeah, my monster was not special summoned. He's free to do that. He's more than free to do that. Resonator. This card is Synchro summoned. Special summon Resonator from your deck. Well, so you can summon a Resonator from his deck except Chain Resonator. If I allow this. Honestly, if I negate this, then I can just attack over this next turn. And that's not... I forgot. He has this on the field too. That's something that's annoying. He's got this on the field, so he can... he needs to control a Bestial to tribute a dragon. So honestly, this card's not bad to negate, because right now, he's going to unnormal summon, be able to summon another card from deck. I'm going to go ahead and warning this. I could have warning the next card, but I'm fine with this, because then I waste his normal summon. He's got 2 cards in hand. One of them's at Horror. This is unusable. And then the Red Eyes Dragon Archfiend, I can just kill next turn by running it over with the Photon Advancer. So... he's got no more normal summons. I don't know what this is. Maybe a Sword Soul card. He's going to enter the battle phase. Exit the battle phase very quickly. After realizing what happens next. Forbidden Droplets isn't terrible, actually, because we can send spells and traps. So that's not actually terrible. So if he has some kind of a monster where we have to have like an emergency, we can get over that if we need to. So we'll destroy that. So he's gone now too. He's got Horror in hand, the trap card face down. The trap card could very well be the, like I said, the Sword Soul trap card that you can tribute, or you can pop a card and then pop 2 of our cards. It could be one of those, but this guy's playing a 60 card deck with like 7 archetypes in it. So who knows what is face down. We do have, like I said, droplets. So worst case scenario, we can send Fissure. Okay, never mind. He's not doing that. And Eternal Galaxy has to happen. We'll go to battle phase. Of course, we draw this absolute brick. I mean, it's fine because we can send it for Forbidden Droplets, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but we really need monsters right now before he draws something that can out us. Actually, I should have probably just left this in hand so I could send it from hand. I have no reason to set it whatsoever. Yeah, I had no real reason to set it. I guess just as a bluff in case he makes like another Barone or something. But yeah, end phase. We really need to draw a usable Yu-Gi-Oh card right now. Like Purple Poison Magician. Perfect. Just, it'll do more damage. It floats. It's a great card. Let's go to battle phase. And we can make rank 4s, but I don't plan on making a rank 4 right now, because we've got quite a situation on our hands. I mean, do I make a rank 4 here? The problem is I don't know what they've got face down, and a rank 4 would maybe... If I make a rank 4, what happens? Let's think this through. If I make a rank 4, we lose Moon Mirror Shield, but we could just draw Moon Mirror Shield next turn. Photon Advancer is actually helping us a lot right now. It really is. Photon Advancer is changing the game. I think he has Bystials in hand because he's playing branded beasts. So if I detach these, I'm actually putting lights and darks into the graveyard, which can be actually negative for us. Because then he can summon branded stuff, and then we actually lose because we can't out monsters that are 2500 attack. So as weird as this is, I actually think we just pass here because, like I said, because then we actually are negatively affected by doing that. We just have too much to lose by summoning Time Thief. Then we lose Moon Mirror Shield. Moon Mirror Shield's sick right now because it'll help us get over his like 3000 attack monsters no matter what they are. So that's actually really helpful. I think we just draw monsters, keep summoning, and keep attacking. I think that's our best. This is the perfect thing. So we'll summon Endymion out right now. And I maybe he's an Imperm face down. I don't know what he's got face down. So we'll target, we'll equip the Iowas to this. Yeah, we'll equip Iowas right here. And then we will just attack. We don't need to do anything fancy. We just attack with this stuff. Like I said, he's still got a card he can activate. And we'll just attack with these guys. Down to 1600 life points. It's got to be... Maybe there was a way I could have won. Now the question is, what do I do? Again, I think we can make... The thing is, like, what can I possibly play into like an idiot and lose myself the game here? I think we can make Photon Galaxy dude next. But like I said, I'm a little bit concerned about ranking up into something that would hurt us. But I think it would be smart to do this just because he has 600 life points left. I think it'd be smart using these two. Yeah, I'll use these two. Summon this in defense. Plus, this will gain a little attack boost. That'll get a little attack boost, 25. And, yeah, I don't even need to do anything because I can actually rank up right now. Yeah, I can rank up right now. I don't even have to rank up later. Yeah, we just rank up now. Why not? We'll rank up. And special summon Photon Galaxy Man. Right here. So now we have a monster negate, among other things. And I think we just pass. We have put just water, just a wind in the graveyard. So now we just end phase. It's not too bad, not too shabby. And now we just see what our opponent does. It's really not too bad here. Damn it, I just realized I could have won this duel a second ago. He's going to activate it, Hara. Yeah, I just realized I could have actually won this duel. But that we may still win this duel, but I just realized we actually could have won this duel last turn. Because he had, what, 4,800? Oh, he had 5,100 life points. Oh, he had 5,100. Never mind, I couldn't have won because I was 100 short. He's going to go into the Tenyi. And he's going to go into the Sword Soul guy. If a monster's banished, you can special summon. So you can summon this 3,000 attack monster. Does that actually matter? I don't think it actually does if he summons this. I think you can special summon this card from the graveyard. Or from the hand. And what does he do? Like, if this card special summon, target one card in the field zone, and one card your opponent controls, no cards in the field zone, banish them. He doesn't have any cards in the field zone. Basically, it's just a 3,000 attack monster. It's level 8. I don't really care if he summons that. I'm more worried about other stuff, so he can summon that. It's fine. Like I said, we do have Forbidden Droplets. Worst case scenario, we do have that. We don't have to do a lot of damage here. Even if he attacks this and I cut the attack in half, we loses. Alright, he's going to summon this Resonator card to summon a card from hand. They can go into a level 10. Guess that can be a little concerning, but you can summon a level 4. We've got this card too. So you can go into this. He can go into Disbatter here if you want. Actually, yeah, can he? Yeah, we'll see. He's going to summon Shathana. Shathana can be dangerous, but fortunately it's not going to be going to graveyard. It's going to get banished. Alright, so our opponent's going to link up into Shishao. Which is okay, that's fine. I mean, again, if he attacks us... Actually, I think we can win if he goes to damage step. I think we can actually win. We're going to put Chaining on. Yeah, we're going to put Chaining on. I think if we activate this in a damage step, we actually win. Because it'll change all the values, cut his attack in half. negate his effect to gain, negate our effect. I think his effect to like reduce our attack. I think we actually win if we just activate this in the damage step. So attack declaration, attack is declared. Yes, that's fine. Battle step, yes, that's fine. Damage step. Now we activate this. I think we just win now. So we can send Dimensional Fissure, because it actually doesn't help us in this situation anyway. So we'll activate the Dimensional Fissure, yes. And we will negate this. And now when his attack goes through, he just loses. So it's perfect, actually. Yeah, regardless, Dimensional Fissure turned really bad in that second half of that game, because if any card gets banished with that Sword Soul monster on the field, they can banish a card from the field and from our graveyard and our targeting, so it would have been really dangerous regardless. Okay, let's look through some of the decks that we played against today. First, we played against this, which was the most generic deck you'll ever see. This is like pulled straight out of like a Master Duel like weekly tournament. This is like as meta as it gets. Nothing impressive, nothing exciting. This guy's not playing any boundaries. He's playing what everybody else is playing. And then we've got this is kind of interesting. This is a deck pulled straight out of like, I want to say like, this is like 2017 dinosaurs. It is dinosaurs with Yang Zings. The guy kind of bricked, but I mean with Torrential, he just kind of wrecked our board, and he beat us. Definitely did. Yeah, he definitely beat us. And then the one we just played against, again, I'm amazed that these people don't break. He mixed like 4 archetypes that really shouldn't even be mixed together. Like, I don't even know why he mixed the archetypes that are mixed here. They're just like, he's got Bestials, Tenyis, Sword Soul, Resonators, and then random shit that he just likes, like this Hop Ear Squadron, like just mixed in, just weird stuff. And then he's playing like, and the crazy thing, we almost lost to this. We almost lost it. And then, of course, the Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, like random stuff that, like, you know, would go off and we would just lose. But yeah, very, very odd deck. It's like a masochist. It's like a masochist constructed deck. It's so odd. Okay, let's open a master pack. Well deserved after that war we just went through. Hopefully we pull something exciting, new, fresh. Like I said, I'm not changing decks until we D-rank, but you know, hopefully we pull great stuff so that when it's time to D-rank, we have a bunch of cool stuff. Hermos Cannon, Number Creation, always treat as a Galaxy Eye card if you control 3 or more light dragon monsters with 3,000 or more attack. Okay, I should probably stop reading this because we don't have that. Synchron Explorer, when this card is normal summon, target Synchron in your graveyard, special summon effects are negated. Not terrible, but not for us. Nuzlock, I think this is our first. We have this guy, Sep Tenryon or whatever his name is. So we have that guy. This might be our first like main deck one, which is actually kind of shocking because we have this ultra rare. But this deck, even at its, if I had every Usarctic card, I don't think I could really win with that. And a 4th copy of this guy. This guy's really good, but like we don't have an all fire deck, so we don't really need him. Dark Horizon. This is definitely a Yugi battle. Dark Side of Dimensions card for sure. You can when you take battle damage or effect damage, special summon Dark Spellcaster from your deck with attack less than the damage you took. Yeah, it's just not that good. And then let's see what this is. DD Crow. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a royal. Yeah, DD Crow is great. DD Crow is great. That's a really good hand trap. That's an awesome hand trap. It's a quick effect. It can be activated during either player's turn. It's like Bestial Magnuma, but it works on everybody. And a little Easter egg. If you look closely, Dimensional Fissure is in the background of DD Crow. So we can Dimensional Fissure multiple times now. That's a really good card to include. Like I said, that's something that goes in the back of our mind. The only thing with this, it doesn't have any utility outside of really just being a good, like, it's a good, DD Crow's great, but outside of the utility of being DD Crow, it doesn't really do anything. Like, its levels aren't great, its attack isn't great. So if we're like in a grind game, this card's gonna kind of be terrible, because we're like, if we're top decking, we top deck 100 attack monster, it's just not going to be very helpful. And then there's decks like Flunderies and stuff where this card just becomes entirely dead, which we do sometimes play against, and it's already a tough enough matchup. But overall, I think it's a very good pull. Alright guys, we just won this coin flip, which is wonderful. Our hand is pretty good. We have at least some negates, and we're playing against Mr. Dripped Out Man here. Look at this Sprite Blue, this thing, the Medolce Field. Got a lot going on here. So we'll go Pendulum Scale. This guy's definitely playing a meta deck. I'd bet money on it. He's playing a meta deck. We'll see if he has max. He doesn't seem to, but he could have imperm. There's a pause. He probably has imperm. We'll see if he has imperm. I mean, it's pretty obvious he has imperm, so I guess we bait out the imperm with the Endymion. We'll see if it actually works, but we hope that we can bait out the imperm. See, imperm is actually a card that really significantly hurts us because it does a lot for him. I mean, he could also just be playing Labyrinth, so you could just have an activation at any given time. So it doesn't particularly have to be an imperm, but I guess we'll have to see. So we'll go Artemis to search. Again, we'll see if he has Ash, imperm, whatever else. Meta hand traps. I mean, this guy, if I ever had to bet there was a guy who's playing a meta deck, it's this guy right here. He has all these cosmetics and he's so fancy. He's got a perfectly 40 card deck, 14 card extra. That's the one thing that's throwing me off, the 14 card extra deck. So we're going to add the Zorora for the follow-up, which is cool. And then we will now pop to search. And this is pretty awesome. So we'll find out what we get here. We pop, search, probably put back purple poison, but it depends on what we draw. Yep, I'm putting back purple poison. And I'll just special summon him because I'll detach him. So we'll go purple poison. Put that back. I think the smarter thing to do would be the Galaxy Photon Dragon. I could go Time Thief, but the problem with Time Thief, I'm fairly sure they have an imperm, but Time Thief, they could just imperm the Time Thief. I really don't know which way to go. I gotta play it this way just in case, because I guess you just gotta play it the smart way. So we'll summon that out. The Photon Dragon will activate his effect if we can. We do have 3 interruptions regardless of whether or not this goes through. So we'll activate this. He hasn't activated anything so far too, so we'll detach Endymion for sure. That way we can summon him off Zorora next turn if we need to. And he's letting this go through. Like I said, he is letting everything go through. We'll set this, no, set it, yes, add it to hand. And now we have a pretty solid board here. Pretty solid board, didn't have to do too much, which is cool about our deck. We don't have to do too much, and then we just set everything and pass. And of course, we can't afford to play around we can't afford to play around Lightning Storm. If you don't go all in, you just lose, because then you just feel like, damn, there's that one last interruption that I could have set, but I didn't set, and now I lost. So, like as always, draw phase. We do this before they can triple tactics us. We'll see if they've got a response. They don't. We'll go Galaxy number 90. Search with him. Search with him as soon as possible. Again, they still probably have imperm here. I don't know, but they probably still have imperm. Or something. I don't know what they have. What could they still possibly have in their hand that they could activate? I'm so curious. Maybe it's some like in-archetype card that is a quick effect. Like one of those like random weird cards. Like I said, Labyrinth is possible, but there's other cards that let you play on turn 0 that aren't nearly as good as Labyrinth. But I don't know what they are. And now we know it's not an effect veiler either because it's his turn. He's going to imperm now. Okay, well, there's not much I could do about this. I mean, I guess I could Forbidden Chalice my own monster, but there's no point. We'll do that. Like I said, we still have 3 interruptions, so we'll see what they're playing on. Memento. Okay. It's going to require a little bit of reading. You can special summon this card. Okay, I think with this card we can probably Fiendish Chain this card. So we'll let him summon it, and then we'll just Fiendish Chain it. Yeah, if he activates the effect to destroy one memento monster you control. So we can go Fiendish Chain, or we can go Forbidden Chalice. I think probably Forbidden Chalice, because this is a little better. This is a defense position monster, you can't attack with it anyway, so we'll go Forbidden Chalice. And we'll negate this effect, so he won't be able to destroy it, and hopefully that stops him from doing anything else. Yeah, so use both of these effects, but he didn't use his normal summon yet, so we do stop Fiendish Chain and stuff for that. If he summons that Witch, that's probably what we Fiendish Chain, and if he like links those two, then we Solemn Warning. That's probably the game plan right now. Is that the Witch? Discard normal summon, discard 1 card, target 1 spell trap card your opponent controls, destroy it. Either way I could stop this. I mean, either one of my cards you can destroy 1 memento monster if you do special summon 1. So either way I can stop both of these effects, so I don't really care. So if he targets my spell trap card, we just Fiendish Chain. It doesn't matter what he targets. It literally has no... It doesn't matter because I'm just going to activate it. I'm going to chain. I'm going to negate it. So I'm going to be able to negate both effects of this card. The destruction effect and the other effect to destroy one memento monster. Special summon. And then he put this thing in the graveyard, which is a pretty good card. This thing can recur itself from the graveyard, which is kind of crazy. 5,000 attack monster just by shuffling back 5, so we have to be careful. He's going to activate Memento Fusion, which I actually can Solemn Warning, and I will Solemn Warning this because that is the best card here to Solemn Warning for sure. And next turn we do have some plays, but we got to be very careful. So we've negated that. We have all of this. We have Zorora next turn. We have that play going. And now destroy one memento, take one memento monster and add it. So I guess we're a hostage now. We just got to kind of watch this happen. I thought we played it out fairly well, but you know, our interruptions are 1 for 1. He's going to go with the witch. And now the witch is basically, I mean, the witch is really, really good. We did negate this. We negated the activation. You can only use each effect once per turn, so he can't use this again. So he can't fuse. We negated this effect, but he didn't use the second effect. I'm going to search this dragon thing. The Trihorn Dragon, I believe. Yeah, the Trihorn Dragon he searched out. So we do have plays here, but unfortunately we might have lost this one. We just may have not had enough interruptions. Our follow-up's not bad, but our follow-up is definitely not getting over a 5,000 attack monster, and that's kind of the issue. So if he can get 5 monsters in graveyard, I mean, he's got 1 on field, he's destroying 1, he's adding a spell trap card. So he probably will get 5, and that takes 5,000 attack. Memento's a very interesting deck. Like, it would have been good in other eras, but it's very tough to compete with Snake Eye. But it does have like a lot of recursion. It's a very interesting deck. Not only recursion, but it has like a lot of... It can play through hand traps. It can play through interruptions quite well. It just can have trouble with things. SP Little Knight. Battle phase. Random. Okay. Main phase 2. End phase. He's, I think, 1 monster short. Target 1 memento spell trap card. Set it. He's going to set... What did he just set? I gotta look at that. Destroy 1 memento monster in your hand or face up on the field. Take 1 memento monster from your deck. Add it to your hand. Special summon to defense position. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So that's not relevant right now. SP Little Knight is obviously quite relevant, but we do have a monster negate on board, so it's not the end of the world. And then we have Zorora, Advancer, stuff like that. So we'll special summon this out. We'll do that. We'll summon out Zorora. We'll activate Zorora. We don't have... I don't think we have game on board, but I'll try my best. Yeah, I don't think we have game on board. We'll activate Zorora. We'll attach Ayawas. We still don't have game on board. We're at 7,000. And we'll grab Endymion. And, damn. So we can get a monster and a spell trap negate on board. We can do a lot, actually. We can go to battle phase, attack with this stuff. Yeah, we can get spell trap card negate in the form of Dragite. We can also go Suship, attack with him, but that's not enough, obviously. I think that the smartest thing to do would probably just go into a Dragite with these two, and then we have a spell trap card negate every turn. A monster negate, SP Little Knight we can negate right now, and then we just attack, and we have Goganda for protection. I actually think that's pretty solid. Otherwise, we can go... This is 2,000 attack, so there's no point to get rid of it. Nothing I can summon is stronger than that. Yeah, I think the play here is 100% just to go into Dragite. Yeah, Dragite's probably the best with these two. If he activates this Memento card, we get to stop him. So we'll summon Dragite out. So we have a spell trap card and a monster negate. It's pretty awesome. And I think we just activate this just in case. Just in case he has some random like graveyard protection thing. He does have the ability to... He's 1 monster shy of summoning that really strong dude. We don't have any rocks, so there's no point to activate Dragite. So now we just go and attack his monsters. So we'll attack over this. We'll attack directly. And then we'll attack directly again. And we're in a pretty good situation here. And we're pretty good. Monster negate, spell trap card negate twice, and a 2000 attack monster. We're in a pretty good situation. Oh, that's a really good draw. Yeah, but I think we win. Oh, man. Let me read this idiot in the graveyard. Is this different? 5 other memento monsters with different names. Okay, so it's different names. So we're gonna negate this. We're gonna negate this effect. And we'll detach the curtain raiser. So we'll negate that. He does have this memento card, but I will chain the Dragite, and I will stop that. And I will stop that now. He does have a graveyard effect on the Bone Party, but, you know, we do what we can. Okay, so yeah, this is negated. It stays on field, though. And the Dragite gets negated, which is pretty awesome. I mean, the Dragite, his monster, his spell trap card, the Bone Party. And we win! We actually did win this duel. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. We've got 2 legacy tickets. Alright, so here's what our opponent was playing. Honestly, that duel was actually really sick. Like, every last interruption actually legitimately mattered. Like, if we were 1 interruption short, we would have just lost. But at the same time, if we just drew, like, Barrier Statue, Moon Mirror Shield, we probably could have won that. But actually, no, he impermed us anyway. But yeah, that every last interruption mattered in that duel. It's kind of incredible. This guy's deck is fairly perfect, other than the fact that he's got a 14 card extra deck for absolutely no reason. Alright, so let's open up a master pack. Let's see what we got in here. I would say that was a pretty solid win. That was a pretty solid win. We'll see what we got here. Right off the bat, we've got Endymion, the Master Magician. This is the evolved form of the Endymion that we have, where, yeah, this is his full form. Remove 6 spell counters from Magical Citadel. You can special summon this. Okay, I don't have Magical Citadel. Target 1 spell trap card in graveyard, add it to your hand. That's really good, but you can only do that if you remove 6 spell counters. Don't have those. You can discard a spell, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. I mean, it's not the worst card I've ever read. We've got this card. Looks to be some kind of a generic theme. Yeah, this card kind of sucks unless you're playing like a monster-only deck. Navigation, can't use that. Here come the repeats. Dark Valkyria. Monarch's Erupt is pretty good in our True Draco deck. That is actually really good. We need 3 of it to make it really playable, but this is pretty good. It basically negates all monsters on the field. It's basically skill drain if you don't have if you have a tribute summon monster, so that could be good. Super Soaring, I've never even heard of this, but that's, who is this? This is that dragon that does piercing. I forget his name. Target, oh, it's a dinosaur. Oof, didn't see that coming. Target 1 dinosaur that is banished in your graveyard, special summon it to the field. That's just a good generic revival spell for dinosaurs. I didn't even know this card existed. I don't know when it came out, but what card is this again? Lamp for Lankus? I don't remember what card that is. And then we'll go, here is an ultra rare I can't use, but that's really cool. Juggernaut Libe. It's not a number monster, so I can't cheat it out in any way. But this is, I mean, you can use it by summoning over a rank 10 XYZ monster you control, transfer its materials. I can't really, this is a great card. I don't think I can really use it. I don't think I have a rank 10. I don't think I have a rank 10 machine monster, so I mean, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Cool stuff so far. And let's see what this is. Rocket Tracer is really good. We do have rockets actually, but it locks you into dark monsters, and our synchros are like water and like fire and wind and like everything other than dark. So damn, these are some good cards, but just not really usable for us. Like this, and this are just all really good cards, and they're not repeats, so I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, we just won this coin flip again. Awesome. So we won 2 coin flips in a row. That's usually pretty good. We've got 2 special summons, and we have the Eternal Galaxy card, so we don't even have to search it. Usually you want to search it, though. So we've got it. Let me read something, actually. If this has a galaxy, it can be destroyed by card effects. That includes our card effects as well as our opponents. So that's pretty cool. So we will go. This is a normal summon. It really doesn't matter the order that we do this. So I think we just activate Nahata first. They literally do this exact same thing. So it really doesn't matter which one we activate. And then we'll just normal summon out the Curtain Raiser. It literally doesn't make a difference which one we do first. And then we'll go into the Photon Galaxy Lizard Man. with these two. We'll summon him here. I don't think there's a point to search. I'll just keep as much materials as possible. Plus, what's his name is literally free. I don't have to detach anything. I could just, this way I have more negates on him, so there's no point to do that. So then we just set Torrential, set Destruction Durama, and set Galaxy, and then put Chaining on, and we just go to end phase. I think that's the best thing we've got, and then we do our usual standby phase, draw phase shenanigans right now. We'll activate our stuff immediately, and we'll put our monster negate on board. And what's cool is we do have Torrential to follow it up with, and Durama, and we have a monster negate. So we'll activate this. This can't really be Veilered or Ashed or anything like that. We'll summon it here just in case we play against Cyber Dragons or something. And then we will immediately activate this effect and try to bait an Ash Blossom or something. So we'll activate it. Yep, we'll activate it here. We'll search out the Photon Advancer for free. And, yep, to hand, and we're good to go. I think this is pretty cool. We have 3 negates on him. You know, obviously not in one turn, but over the course of 3 turns, we have 3 negates, which can be very useful. I don't know what our opponent's playing. Could be Orcust. If it is Orcust, he's pretty decent against Orcust. And Durama is pretty good against Orcust, because Link monsters can't be used for Link material if they're face down. So that's pretty good. And then, of course, we have Torrential Tribute, which is also quite good. And then, of course, he can't be destroyed by card effects, so that can also come up. Alright, he's going to discard something for Galaxy Soldier. He could be Cyber Dragons, he could be Galaxy. He's going to discard this dude, send to graveyard, field to graveyard. Okay, so if I negate the Galaxy Soldier right now, the problem is that first effect of Galaxy Soldier isn't once per turn, so it'd be kind of dumb, so I'll just let it slide. Because if I negate this effect, he can just activate it again and then do it again. He's going to be able to use both these effects. This would have missed the timing if I had negated this in hand, but I don't think it's that big of a deal because I have still, I'm gonna let both these things slide because I still have Torrential Tribute on field, so I want him to kind of commit some more to the board, and then I'll Torrential him, and yeah, I'll let him commit some more, like I said. Special summon this card. After normal summon, you can normal summon 1 light in addition, so he's going to be able to normal summon again. That's fine with me. Like I said, I want him to commit as many resources to the board as humanly possible, and then I'm going to either book or Torrential Tribute the field. He still hasn't normal summoned. He can make like the Link. He's going to immediately normal summon. Target a Photon Galaxy. He doesn't have any, so that's fine. Like I said, his levels are a little odd right now, so I'm hoping he doesn't go into any Link monsters or anything. I'm hoping he just continues to do stuff. So he's going to target this dude during main phase. Target a Galaxy. Cannot be destroyed by battle. You can send this equipped to the graveyard. Add 1. Okay, I am fine with that, I guess. So he's going to equip, and then he can search also. The deck has a lot of search cards, like an outrageous amount of search cards. He can make something become level 4, which again is not the end of the world. Yeah, that's fine. He can make that level 4. Okay, you can send that to add, and that's an equip spell right now, so I can't really do anything about it. But like I said, we do have 2 really good interruptions against him right now. So I'm kind of just holding those until he commits more to the board, and then I'll just blow up the board. So he's going to add Vanisher, which is a free special summon, essentially. Yeah, so he's going to special summon that. And now I think I activate Torrential. I'm going to let that slide. I'm just going to activate Torrential. He can add a Galaxy Eyes Dragon, like the original. And then I will just Torrential Tribute the board right now. Like I said, my monster's protected. His monster is not. And then we have a monster negate, and we still have this. So if he manages to continue to play through all of this, I know he's going to scoop, yeah. Even if he managed to continue that. Now, I didn't want to hype this up because I didn't want to jinx it. But that was actually the rank up game that we needed to finally get to Platinum 2. The highest rank we've ever achieved thus far. Very difficult. We've got Legacy Ticket and 2 cards we probably have like 50 copies of. Beaver Warrior and Blastoise. So we can't use either one of these. Alright, here we go. We've got the nice little 3-game winning streak. They're playing, I mean, a pretty standard version of this deck. It's about as standard as it gets. They've got all the cards. Actually, no higher rarity whatsoever. Just all, I think this is just a structure deck with some hand traps. That's probably it. Yeah, no higher rarities whatsoever. Just all general cards. All right, let's open up a master pack. This is very exciting. Let's do this. We're going to open a master pack. Last master pack had a lot of hollows, but not really ones we could use. Here we go. So we've got some hollows here. Reptilian, Ramifications. I don't think I could... I mean, I don't have enough Reptilian cards to do anything with that. Speedroid, Takatombor. We got a second one. We don't have a Wind deck. Can't do anything with that. Supercharge is draw card for Roids that activates in the battle phase. Can't do that. Ancient Warrior. I don't think I can use this guy, and he's a repeat. I don't think I can use this either. Banish target. When this card resolves, banish one water monster from your hand, graveyard, face up on the field. Then, if the face up card in the field is destroyed, special summon that. It's like the slowest monster reborn on Earth. Dash Warrior. If this card attacks, it gains 1200. So it becomes 1800 when it attacks. Okay, good job. Naturia Cosmo Beat. Can't really do much with that. And let's see what this is. Toon Terror. I can't use that. That's a counter trap. 4 tunes. It is not usable. So none of these cards, unfortunately, are usable. Maybe one day Takatombor can be usable, but the rest of these are completely unusable. All right, we just won another coin flip. We've been getting really lucky with the coin flips, actually. This hand is kind of okay. I guess we go Barrier Statue and we have Crackdown. I think that's our best bet. So we go Barrier Statue. Hope they're not playing. Hope they're playing Yubel. Like this is honestly it. Hope they're playing Yubel. They don't draw Imperm, and then we just win the duel. Which no one really usually says, right? You don't usually hope for your opponent to be playing Yubel, but in this case, we actually are hoping they're playing Yubel, because, like I said, if they don't have Imperm, we pretty much should win this duel, but we shall see. If they're playing Fire Kings, we got fried just now. We have no chance against this. We have a Crackdown, essentially. I mean, I guess we have a Cosmic and a Crackdown, so maybe we can play, but Fire Barrier Statue does shut down a lot of stuff. They're playing Dark World, okay. It's not too bad, actually. This is not terrible against Dark World. So we can steal their normal summon and Cosmic Cyclone. I mean, the problem is, yeah, if they discard Grapha, they can just pop the Barrier Statue. So maybe that's not going to work out for us. We'll see. Yeah, they're going to discard Grapha, just pop the Barrier Statue. Wonderful. So that settles that, unfortunately. That's the end of that. But I guess we have 2 more interruptions that we can possibly utilize. We have Eternal... We have the Cosmic Cyclone for the card that Gento will... So I'm going to add this, the gates, and I'm just going to Cosmic Cyclone the gates. So at least we have that to do. And then we will respond immediately with the Cosmic Cyclone to banish the gates before they can get anything else off. Because gates is really good in this deck right now, because they banish Genta. Genta summons itself for free, and then they get to draw, and they get to discard, and they had another one. Some people are they're just too lucky. I can't, man. Some people are just too lucky. I banished the card, they had another one anyway. Yeah, they had the search card for and they discard Snow. Like, some people just have it, man. Like, what are you gonna do? This is incredible. I don't know what to say. Like, some people just have it all. This is gonna summon Genta back. I think I'm going to save the Crackdown for if he makes a Dugaris for some reason. If he makes a Dugaris, that's when I'll use Crackdown, not now. Actually, honestly, if I steal the Genta, he has a normal summon though, so I don't want to steal the Genta. Because, yeah, he can use this to summon back Grapha right now. Yeah, I don't want to, that'd be dumb, so let's not do that. He's going to activate this. If he summons a Dugaris, then I'll use Crackdown. So he'll discard that. Nothing happens there. If he activates Grapha, he can activate Grapha Mothman. Okay, so he might help us draw better cards ourselves, depending on what gets picked. Oof, that card's pretty good. Mr. Rainbow. Summon that. Like I said, if he goes Dugaris, we have a steal, and then he's going to activate Rainbow to search. Is it a level 5 or higher? Yeah, level 5 or higher. Dark World monster. He's going to be able to search. I guess another Grapha. I don't know what he wants to search. Maybe a silver. I think banned on Master Duel, so not silver. No one plays gold. Gold, okay. I didn't see that coming, I'll say that. He's going to add gold. What does gold do again? Is he pops? Target 2 cards your opponent controls. Special summon the card. And destroy those targets. Okay. So if he goes Dugaris, we steal the Dugaris. And then we just do our own thing. He, I think, is going to go Dugaris. I've been literally predicting everything that this guy was going to do. Yep, we're going to activate Crackdown. I predicted him down to his searches, his summons, everything. So we summoned out a free Dugaris. You know what's crazy about this, too? We can use Eternal Galaxy once we have the other dude, if we can summon the other dude. But we can, if we can summon, he's going to keep comboing off to add another Gates of the Dark World. Wow, okay, not once per turn. If we can manage to summon the Photon Galaxy Dragon, we can activate Eternal Galaxy to actually rank up this Dugaris and keep Photon Galaxy in play, which is actually kind of cool. So he's going to banish to draw and discard. This, I believe the special summon is once per turn. He's going to be able to summon this back, which will let him summon Grapha. This guy's incredible. He's going to summon this. He can summon Grapha, and then he can summon Rainbow, where he should be summoning Rainbow, then summoning Grapha. But we'll see what he does. And that way he can recur all his resources. So he's going to summon Rainbow. He should attack over our monster now, and then later summon Grapha. But we'll see if he's smart enough to do that, because it's slightly more damage. Nope, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. It's great. He's not going to do it. Sometimes I wish I had his deck. Target 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them. I guess you can banish stuff in my graveyard, although my graveyard is not really that important. But I guess it's better to banish stuff out of our graveyard than his graveyard. But you can up to 3, so you can banish 1. He might as well have just banished the Cosmic Cyclone too. No point not to. And then he could discard a card, fuel another search. And he's going to discard gold. None of the old Dark Worlds are once per turn, so all of their effects trigger over and over and over again. He's going to summon that out, and now he can summon whatever he wants, I guess. He can summon... Yeah, he should have played that differently. He should have had more damage on board, plus he would have had rank 8 plays to pressure me with. But, it happens. What can you do? I don't know how long he's had this deck. He's going to link into SP Little Knight, I'm guessing. Nope, Mudcracker. Yeah, that makes more sense anyway, because he can discard another one, and then summon one from graveyard. Like, he can summon back the Graph or the Snow, and then do all this all over again. Discard Rainbow, search again. Dark World is one of those decks that it's like I think we have lost to it in this Masochist challenge a multitude of times, but we've also beaten it a multitude of times because sometimes they activate the danger, discard the danger, and like just pass. And that is a reality of Dark World. The problem is it's very much a luck-based deck to a large degree. It's very tough to play it skillfully. Like, yeah, there are right decisions and wrong decisions that you can make, but it's tough to play it skillfully because there's such a large aspect of it so luck based, especially when you put the dangers in. Like, the dangers sometimes, especially on Master Duel, you click the danger and sometimes they discard themselves like 4 times in a row. Like, you don't know how many times I've played like a Danger Bigfoot and I'm going first and it's just Danger Bigfoot gets discarded. Okay, I don't get to pop, and then I'll activate Thunderbird and then all of a sudden my 6-card hand or 5-card hand is evaporated. It's very much not uncommon. This guy definitely could have done more. He definitely could have OTK'd us. We didn't have a lot of interruptions. He definitely could have. I don't know what his hand is outside of what's left here. I mean, I kind of should know because he's been searching them, but we definitely... Damn, this sucks. This sucks. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We probably lose. I mean, we might as well do this. We'll equip it to the Inari Fire, obviously, and then we'll just start attacking over stuff. I think I want to get rid of the Inari Fire, but it really doesn't matter what I get rid of because Grapha is a real problem. Grapha can just pop us next turn anyway, so we'll attack. He can protect by destroying something instead, but I mean, I guess he can destroy Grapha, but I don't know why he would, but he could destroy Grapha. I'm pretty sure we just lose this duel. He's going to destroy the Grapha instead. That's fine. Who cares? He puts Grapha in graveyard, main phase 2, and then, yeah, I don't think we could possibly win this. If we attack, he has a full set of plays. As long as he can get a Grapha in the hand, discard it, pop this, he's got game on board. I think by staying in this, we're probably just wasting everybody's time. And he's got the Dark World Archives now. He just drew that, which is a lot of Easter eggs. He's got the Dark World book. He's got this dude, the Scientist Man. He's got this giant tree. A lot of cool stuff. So he's going to add back that Chupacabra for free. He's going to do this whole... Yeah, honestly, I can't I can't win this duel. All he needs is one Grapha in hand, and we just lose. Unfortunate. Alright, and we just lost a coin flip. We managed to see Eternal Galaxy yet again. And that's unfortunate, but it's a part of the game. And they're playing sprites, so we'll be here potentially for a while, but they seem to have bricked, but they are playing sprites with the little dragon engine. Once per turn, your opponent activates quick effect special summon a dragon. Okay. When your opponent activates a card or effect of any kind. We don't really have a choice. We have to activate shit, so otherwise we can't play. We'll activate the Tenyi Nahata. Summon itself out. He's going to chain to summon a dragon. That's fine. Again, I don't really have any Morelia. Oh, never mind. He's not playing sprites. I guess he's playing this. He's going to summon the Dragon Maid. He's playing this deck. So he's playing the Paleozoic with the Dragon Maid and the Dragon Maid Laundry to mill some cards and transaction rollback. And this is going to take 45 years, but we do get to summon the Labyrinth Archfiend because the Spell Trap card was activated. So at least that's good. So we'll summon out the Nahata. We'll summon out the Labyrinth Archfiend. Unfortunately, this only counts trap cards in our graveyard, right? Gains 400 for every trap in your graveyard. It would be cool if it was our opponent's graveyard so they can summon another Dragon Soldier so they can really fill up the board. But all these Dragon Soldiers are going to be gone soon. We are going to wipe them out. So we're going to summon that. He's eventually going to summon, I think, the Dragon Maid. We'll activate this effect. It'll summon another Dragon Soldier. Are they once per turns? Soft ones per turns? Yeah, they're soft once per turn, so we can activate this one to summon a Dragon Maid, but at least we'll go through the entire engine right now. This really is actually a pretty good card, the Soldier Dragons. Now he's going to summon the Dragon Maid, mill 3 cards. Very interesting engine. We'll set Memories of the Adversary face down. Fortunately, that triggers his monsters, my monsters. There's a lot that's happening that neither of us want to happen. He's going to activate this to mill 3, the Dragon Maid. And he's going to mill really great mills. Tidying, Oleanoids, Wabaku. 3 phenomenal mills. So we'll go Nefariousness. Usually I would go into this guy right here, the Photon Galaxy guy. The issue with the Photon Galaxy guy is that actually Time Thief is a lot better for these situations than he is. So I think we actually go Durama Cannon. So this is one of those duels, I swear to you, if I was in a lower rank, I would just quit, because this is going to take 50 years to actually do, and he's going to, yeah, this is going to take like a year to actually finish. Whether I lose or win, this is going to take like 10 years, because these are 2 really, really slow decks, but now I think we probably lose because, yeah, I think we probably just lose this duel, because he's going to flip everything. He's got 5 level 2s. I mean, he's got he's only got a 11 card extra deck, but he's got 5 level 2s, so he's playing any number of sprites. We're probably cooked here, because he's essentially got, like I said, 5 materials. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, so he's going to summon everything, flip summon everything. I'm not going to respond yet. And what's crazy is that if I do respond with anything, he has to summon another dragon. So this is where he can start doing his own stuff. I mean, this is the kind, this duel literally could take the entire episode. I'm not even joking with you. This is more annoying than anything. So he's going to go probably into the sprite, or maybe a Paleozoic. Okay, this guy, 0 attack man. It's fine. He's unaffected by other monster effects. All the Paleozoics are unaffected by other monster effects. So you can detach and then add a Paleozoic trap. That is fine. He can also, I mean, if I negate this, he'll just be able to summon more dragons. And negating this doesn't really accomplish anything for us. He's going to add a Morelia, a second one. He's got a ton of graveyard setup. Tidying. Reasoning. I guess we go level 2 because we do know that, but this will just help him mill 3 million more cards. So we'll go level 2 and we'll see what he mills. Wow. Another transaction rollback. Rise to full height. Grass. More Paleozoics. This is insane. And all of these effects can all be copied with transaction rollback, accumulated fortune, balance of judgment, Tantalizing Tune, can't be copied. Time-Tearing Morganite, and Absolute King Blackjack. And we happened to hit a monster that... I mean, it didn't matter if it got milled or not. That was just a really good... Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's a shot we were winning this duel. This is going to take an hour, and we're still going to lose. And that's like, I don't want to scoop because we're so high up, but this is like, this is more annoying than any deck you could possibly imagine. I mean, I guess he's got this, so at least he could just destroy our board now. Yeah, he could just destroy our board, so thank God. He'll pay half his life points. I have no point to activate this. He's going to destroy, at least he can just destroy our board. He's going to make this a quick loss, if anything, which I do actually appreciate. Alright, so now he's going to go into all the usual stuff. I mean, honestly, I think is there any chance that we've got to win this? I mean, look at his graveyard. This is impossible. We're not winning this duel. We're just wasting our time if we stay here. He's got multiple transaction rollbacks. He's got like 100 graveyard effects. We're not winning this duel. It's impossible. And he's too slow to actually finish us off. So he's going to make probably 40 more plays, and then he's going to still be shy of killing us. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. We've got... You go Barrier Statue, Destruction Durama. We have... Oh, man. Man, we're so close to different things. So we can go either... Barrier Statue, Durama. If they're playing... Or we can go... We can't do both, so that's the problem. If only this dude was a spellcaster, we would have been able to do both. Honestly, this guy's got an all-fiend field. I'm going to say he's probably playing Yubel. I'm just going to take a guess here. I'm going to go Barrier Statue. I'm going to set this face down. I should have probably activated this too, but it's whatever. I should have, yeah, activated this to summon and do all that, but I guess I'll save that for later. I'm going to say this guy's playing some kind of a fiend deck. I hope I'm right, and I'm going to go Barrier Statue here, and I really hope I'm right. He's going to activate Pot of Prosperity. We'll see what deck he's playing, but I really hope that I'm right about this. Like I said, the alternative to this was to summon, obviously, the Photon Galaxy dude and just have a monster negate. So, either way, we either had a monster negate or a Barrier Statue. That was our thing no matter what. He's playing Destiny board. Ugh, with these guys. But that's still not bad. Barrier Statue is still not bad against whatever we just saw here. He can search... He can search Lava Golem with that card, and Lava Golem can definitely break our board. But he can also search a Destiny board card. Yeah, he can search. This card's pretty good. It can search Lava Golem. It can search. It's just unnecessarily high rarity. He's going to search a Destiny board card. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely should have summoned that Curtain Raiser first, but whatever. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, but I think we should go to battle phase here and just try to do some damage. This is not the deck I expected to play against at all. Endymion's pretty good. Endymion's pretty good. I think we go Endymion, honestly. We go Endymion. We need to start searching and stuff with Endymion. We search, we draw. We also could just go for the attack boost. Yeah, we could go attack boost with Endymion. This guy's fire. Zorora is a fire, and then we can just make him next turn, and then he's like a pretty strong monster, although I don't know what our opponent's even doing. I think we just go Iowas and then do some extra damage maybe. Okay, we'll do that. We'll go Iowas, and then we'll just go to battle phase. Actually, what we can do is we'll Pendulum Scale Purple Poison. That's what we'll do. And then we'll activate Endymion to pop the Dark Sanctuary. Yeah, so we'll go Endymion, pop the Purple Poison, cancel, draw. Pretty good. We'll put back Curtain Raiser for now. It's not really doing much. Activate this, and we'll pop the Dark Sanctuary, because that card is actually really annoying, because every time we attack we could do damage to ourselves. And then just in case this is a Mirror Force, we'll go Decisive Battle of Goganda, and now we just go to battle phase. I think that's pretty solid. I think we dealt with that pretty well, and now we can attack freely without having to worry about that. Now the only thing is our opponent can have they're going to activate Destiny board. That's fine. Our opponent can have, so they can actually beat us with Destiny board. We have essentially, what is it, 5 turns to beat them. And then we'll just end phase. Yeah, we'll end phase. We have 5 turns to beat them. During your opponent's end phase, place 1 spirit. So he's going to be able to place 1. But if we destroy any, then he loses. So we have essentially 5 turns. We're sitting on a barrier statue. We got to hope he doesn't draw a lava golem. Like I said, lava golem is searchable in his deck with the Dark Spirit Mastery, but that's assuming he plays it. I don't know. We'll see. And then we do have protection for the barrier statue, and we have the destruction Dharma cannon. Which again, we'll just have to see what he's doing here. He's going to set a monster. That's exciting to watch. He's going to set a monster, and we'll go back to our turn. I don't know what that could be. A Sangan, that could be any number of things. Torrential Tribute's pretty cool because Goganda can be one-sided. We'll activate Run. Damn, I should have went a different direction. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll activate this. Magistus. We'll equip something new to this. And we'll equip Artemis, the Moon Maiden. Search with Artemis. We'll search for Zorora. And we'll activate to destroy a spell trap card. We'll destroy this. And then we will not use the Decisive Battle of Goganda. We'll draw Endymion. We'll put him right back in the deck. And we'll go to battle phase. Yeah, I should have done that a little differently, but it's not the end of the world. What could this be? This could be an Ash Blossom. It could be a Cockroach. It could be any number of things. I don't know. Yeah, I should have just attacked with others. But again, if it was an Ash Blossom, then we would have just lost more anyway. So just attack with these two. He's still 1 attack away from losing. 1 phase away from losing. And then we'll go Torrential. And we'll pass on this. This isn't too bad. And then we have... The game keeps telling us we could summon something. What could we summon here? Oh, Suship. We could have summoned Suship. Oh, yeah. I could have summoned Suship and just attacked and just popped one of these Destiny board pieces. So, at the end of the day, I could always do that if I need to. Alright, you can banish that. And then place any number of Destiny board pieces. F, and then draw a card. Okay, so he's going to be able to draw. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I was terrified I was going to lose to that actually a little bit. If he had some way to speed it up there. But we won, thank God. That stopped us from getting kicked out of Platinum 2. And then we've got a Legacy ticket and Needle Burrower. This card technically can have infinite attack, but... I mean, not infinite attack. When it destroys a monster by battle, sends it to the graveyard, inflict damage equal to life points equal to destroyed monster times 500. Alright, I mean, that could be a decent amount of damage. If this was level 4, I could maybe play it, but at level 5, this is just not good enough. Alright, here we got a win here. Interesting deck. Definitely an interesting deck. Final countdown is always cool to play against. Alright, let's open up a master pack. Let's see what we've got in here. No glow, but that doesn't really matter. Some of the supers we pull are literally useless anyway, so the good rares would be even better. This is the Storm Vassal. I don't think I can really use this. We've got another repeat. Kawaki Meru card, can't do that. Doom Kaiser, I have Plague Spreader actually, plus a zombie. I don't know if I have enough zombies. Target a zombie in your graveyard. Especially something that targets you, feel that destroy it when this card leaves the field. I mean, this isn't a terrible card by any means. We do have Plague Spreader Zombie, so it's possible we could summon that. That's a repeat. Magician's... Actually, this isn't bad, right? Target 1 level 3 or lower spellcaster in your graveyard. If only it was level 4 or lower. This card sent to the graveyard, add a Magician Continuous Spell Trap card, or spell card. That could search the Magician's right and left hand, but it might search other stuff too. No, it searches Magician's right and left hand, which we do have. If only that was level 4 or lower. Can't use that. It's another repeat. Another Jurak. Cannot be special summoned. It's level 9. Great. Can be targeted with trap cards or monster effects. You can banish a Jurak. 1700 lots of gains. Yeah, can't really do anything with that. And a Magispector card. I mean, that is unfortunately stuff that is very all over the place. I don't think we're going to be able... They're not terrible cards. It's kind of all over the place. Alright, so here we go. We just won the coin flip again. We got another barrier statue situation here. It's a barrier statue versus... It's another barrier statue versus number 90 Galaxy Eye situation. We'll see. I guess we'll activate Shathana first. Damn, it really is. I was hoping they would max C and I'd be like, oh, I guess I got some barrier statue. But no, it really is another barrier statue versus... The thing is, this barrier statue doesn't have any protection whatsoever. So it's not a great barrier statue. So I think we go Inari Fire, and we actually do go into the Galaxy Dude, because it really is a barrier statue with nothing protecting it. So it's not a great barrier statue. And then we'll just activate this to search. We'll detach. It doesn't matter who, but we'll detach one of them. I guess that one's slightly better to detach just in case we go into Dragite somehow. And then we'll just set these two and we'll pass. It's not too terrible. So we'll just go these two pass, but chaining on. I hope I made the right decision. I hope I made the right call. This barrier statue is good, but sometimes with no protection, they could just summon a monster with like 1100 attack and they're getting over it. Whereas this is a monster negate and torrential. So monster negate plus torrential might be better than just a barrier statue on field with no protection whatsoever. So we'll go Photon Lord. And possible Tiamaton activation later on. We'll see. As of right now, Tiamaton isn't doing anything, but it could trigger to do something, and we got Advancer for free. So we could do stuff later with that. So we'll see. Monster negate and a board wipe. We'll see if it's enough against Mr. Ash Blossom and Kurikara in hand, man. We'll see. Harpy's Feather Duster. It happens. What can you do, right? It happens. It's a one-of, but we seem to run into it a lot. But lately we haven't been... You gotta be kidding me. Bro, some people are just so unreal with this stuff. They really are. Like, it's... I couldn't have played that any better. He's going to add that, but he can't activate it because I didn't activate a monster effect in the main phase. But I'm sure he'll do something to force me to do it anyway. Yeah, because I activated everything in the standby phase. We'll see. We'll see what he's playing. I can't activate a monster effect because if I activate a monster effect, I lose and Pot of Prosperity. Some people really are incredible. Like it's like 3 straight spell cards that are in like the top 10 Hall of Fame spell cards right off the bat in the opening hand. It's like, and 2 of them are limited to 1. I mean, it happens, right? It happened. Nothing you could do. We just got to sit through it. And let's see what deck they're playing. This is the grand reveal. Kashtira, Fenrir. Oh my god. This is unreal. And he's not even picking the Fenrir. He's picking the spell card. You know what's insane? Literally, barrier statue pass would have been better. Actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying 100% because he could have just searched the... he could just use this and then search the fire dude. And then just summon the fire dude attacked over the barrier statue. So either way, we would have been in the same situation regardless. Kashtira players are on my list, though. They really are. They're starting to really be on my list. They're another group that's just, like, outrageously lucky. Like, I think what frustrates me more about them, and this tier limit players, too, is when Konami, like, limits and semi-limits, like, the entire archetype, and then they manage to open the stuff anyway. It's like, to me, it's just insane. But it's like, it happens. Kashtira Unicorn. If I negate this, he triple tactics. If I don't negate it, then he gets to search a Kashtira Spell Trap card that lets him summon extra times. So I think I have to negate this. If I don't, I lose. If I do, I lose. So I'm just going to have to negate this, and there's nothing I can do. If I'm him, and he has triple tactics, again, I have no choice. I kind of have to do this, because then he can get into a lot of other stuff if I don't. I'm going to negate it. He has triple tactics live now. And, yeah, he's going to look at our extra deck. That's irrelevant at this point. The only thing in our extra deck that could kill him is really Mech Knight Crusader Avermax. So as long as he banishes that, he's good. Everything else is kind of all over the place. I don't think it's helping him. What did he banish? He banished Time Thief. I didn't expect him to banish Time Thief. That would not be the card that I would banish. And then he's going to activate triple tactics to draw 2 or take control. Yeah, he could just attack he just attack us and then just go into a Zeus. That would probably be a pretty smart thing for him to do. And then he's going to go this dude. I'm trying to think. Is there any shot we win this duel? I don't think that there is, because all he has to do is just summon all these big monsters and then we just lose. Monsters you control gain 100 for every type attribute on the field. And he's going to Kashtira thing that summons every turn. And then he's going to make this level 7, and then he can... We milled some good stuff, but it doesn't really matter anyway. We wouldn't have seen it anyway. He's going to start taking our monster zones, unfortunately. And he's going to summon another Kashtira Unicorn, or summon the Kashtira Unicorn back. And he's going to destroy the card, but he can't. He tried to destroy this, but he can't because it still has the Photon card on it. So he tried to destroy his own card, but he couldn't. That was funny. Yeah, target one card on the field, destroy it. He couldn't do it. That's good for us, I guess, but he can still go into an Arise Heart and banish anyway. He's going to go into the 1-card Arise Heart. Yeah, he's going to go into Arise Heart. Is that enough? No, it's not. Game mode. He could have flipped this to attack mode. I know, I just summoned it this turn, so he couldn't. So he's going to do some damage here, but he can main phase 2, just turn this into a Zeus. That would be pretty smart. Yep, there he goes. He's going to turn my monster into a Zeus. So now, even if I do manage to win somehow, I'm going to see what my draw is, but I don't think there's anything that I could draw that could beat this. I mean, it's Kashtira. They're the luckiest humans on Earth. That could book everything, but like, what does that actually accomplish? Say I book everything, what next? I still just kind of lose. Also, I can't pop this column because of this. Also, he has the negate. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Kashtira players are on another level of luck sometimes. They really are. It happens. What can you do? All right. Yeah, Platinum 2 is not easy. We are really dealing with it right now. We've got Endymion. These 2 cards, we see more than like actual good cards in our deck. It's actually kind of insane. It's like every duel we open at least one of these. Eternal Galaxy. How many times we got to get like a counter going? How many times have we opened Eternal Galaxy? I think we've opened Eternal Galaxy this episode more than we've opened Endymion, which we play 3 of, which is kind of insane. But we almost every game we open this card somehow. Which, you know, you'll take a brick once in a while, but brick every single time is a little outrageous. So now we get to search, we get to put something back. They're going to droll us, never mind. We're not going to be able to put something back. And then we just go Judgment and pass. This is a very lackluster board. We were almost able to put one of these 2 bricks back, but now we can't put the bricks back. One Judgment is supposed to deal with whatever he's got. Why he's even playing Droll, I don't know. Like, why is our opponent playing Droll? They're playing Ice Barriers, okay. Yeah, this thing right here. Okay, so they're playing Ice Barriers. It's our second time playing against Ice Barriers. It's going to go Georgie. And Georgie's going to do all types of other stuff. He's going to tribute to summon a bunch of tokens. So this plus a bunch of tokens. We'll see what he can produce with those tokens. I guess he's going to be able to special summon at least one more time, if I had to guess. Actually, he's going to go into the big monster, but I am going to sell him Judgment if he does go into the big monster. He's going to go a Link play or Synchro play. What was that? Coral Dragon. The sad thing is I actually have to negate this Coral Dragon, because if I don't negate this Coral Dragon, he can just discard a card and then target a card we control and destroy it, and then I don't get to do anything. And if this card, Synchro Summon card, is sent to the graveyard, draw a card, this won't resolve because this was never properly Synchro Summoned. So I think I have no choice but to activate Solemn Judgment. Otherwise, we lose it for free. So I have no choice. So that'll happen. That'll get destroyed. No draw. He's got 2 cards, and we got to hope that the rest of his stuff isn't good enough. Add an Ice Barrier to hand. So you can add back, I guess, George. George can be added back. That is from hand, right? Add back from your deck to your hand. That is banished, or your deck to your hand, so he's going to be able to add something else. Again, I really had no choice there. I kind of had to do that. He did normal summons, so at least that's good. He's going to add Ice Barrier, this trap card, which that card is actually really good. That card is just really good. I have nothing to really... Purple Poison pops face up stuff. Well, at least we can potentially use Endymion again. I got to get rid of this card somehow. I can't attack with it on the field. I mean, I guess I can attack with it on the field. It doesn't really matter because we have Eternal Galaxy, so we can just rank up the monster anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can attack with it no matter what. So I guess it's not the end of the world. Yep, they're going to go to end phase with, I guess, Ice Barrier set. Fairy Tale Snow doesn't do anything right now, but that's fine. So I guess we start by searching with Artemis. See if they ash us. They might droll us. Oh, they'll ash us. That's fine. That's actually fine because we have other plays. Yeah, we have other plays, so it's fine. Magistus, yeah, we have other plays, so we don't have to... You know what sucks? We don't have a Synchro Monster to attach to Zorora. That would be awesome, but we don't have that. I guess we can summon... We can summon a number of things here. Did we do the pop effect yet? No. I mean, we can pop a card, but I don't think there's anything here worth popping right now anyway. So, yeah, we can't, because you can't pop face down cards, only face up cards. So we can go Zorora, attach something, and then we can summon the Spell Trap card Negate Man. We can summon him. We can also summon Photon Advancer guy. Our plays are really cut in two. Actually, no, they're not. They're not cut in two. There's a multitude of plays that we can make here. Okay, I think we know what plays we have to make. I think we summon Zorora. I think I see a line here. We summon Zorora. We activate Zorora's effect. Yes, onto this. We'll attach... Since I'm not going to be going into him, I think we just attach him right here. And then we'll activate his effect to summon out Fairy Tale Snow, because she can float. And then we go into Galaxy Photon Man. We're going to have both negates. We're going to have Galaxy Photon Man. I'm trying to think this through here. Yeah, Galaxy Photon Man. Right here, these two. We'll summon this out. Galaxy Photon, dude. And I have nothing to search, of course. Never mind, I can't do both. Actually, I still can do both plays. Psych, I can do both plays. The only thing is we don't have a water in graveyard. What does this do? Oh, I can make him become level 8. No point. Okay, so that kind of sucks. We'll go Dragite. Use these two. Unfortunately, I played that out a little... Did I play that out wrong? I don't think I actually did play that out wrong. I just can't detach because this thing has a little bit of an issue. I guess we activate this. Hopefully we bait something. I don't know what's left to bait, but... Alright, he's going to do this stuff. It doesn't matter what we put at the bottom because we just did that to trick him anyway. Okay, so here's what I think we do. We go to battle phase and we attack with the Galaxy. Hope he negates this. He probably... He can. He has Ice Berry, so he can negate. That's fine. That's actually what we wanted. He's going to negate our effects, make our attack 0. That's actually what we wanted. Yeah, it's actually exactly what we want. He probably thought that the Dragite was usable because he thought we had a water in graveyard, but we actually don't. So we'll attack over that, and then we'll attack over this. Yeah, he'll activate this to search a water. Eventually we'll have a Dragite that is actually usable, but that'll take us some time. He's going to send Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal's rough, I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah, Gamma Seal's a rough one. We'll attack over that. Main phase 2. We set this. And I think we just pass. And he does have the negate. He does have the Gamma Seal to get over our monster. I'm not going to use the Eternal Galaxy right away. And the reason I'm not using it right away is because he does the Gamma Seal. So the Gamma Seal, I don't want to show him that we have a monster negate, so probably we'll Gamma Seal first. But I guess we'll have to see. Never mind, he's not going to Gamma Seal first, this weirdo. Okay, once per turn, you can send one Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard. Neither player can activate spell cards until the end of the next. Okay, he's going to use her. I think we go ahead and use this now, because this way we have like some kind of interruptions on board. So we'll activate the Eternal Galaxy now. And he's going to max C, of course. Like I said, he does have Gamma Seal, but I don't know if he doesn't have anything, Gamma Seal doesn't actually help him. So we'll use this to go into Photon Lord. And now we have a monster negate. And if he Gamma Seals us now, it's fine. We just gotta hope. If he Gamma Seals this, we have a Spell Trap card negate because the Endymion will be in the graveyard. And if he Gamma Seals this, then we still have a monster negate. So either way, yeah, we have a negate. Now we have Spawn Trap card negates active. So I guess we'll see what he has. We have Fairy Tale Snow active, and we have more than 10 cards. That's phenomenal. Tribute any number of ice barriers. Yeah, we get to actually negate this now, because we do have a water in graveyard. So to tribute that, we will Dragite this. Yes, thank you very much. We will Dragite, and we do have Fairy Tale Snow, although he has Max C active. This is the first time that we've had Fairy Tale Snow actually usable, ever. This is the first time that we've had it usable. Yep, and he's going to scoop. That's wonderful. Wow, that was actually wonderful. We are actually like holding our own in Platinum 2, which we've never been able to do. We've always just gotten like, we get in there and we get kicked right out. But now we actually are doing our business here. We've got 3 legacy tickets. All right, let's review some of the decks that we've played against. This is the deck here. This is like a ice barrier deck. I think the ratios are a little off, I'm not going to lie. But overall, I mean, I know it's a fun deck. I've played it, so I know it's fun, but I think his ratios are a bit off. Alright, this was the Kashtira deck that we lost against. Obviously, very, very Kashtira. A bunch of 1-ofs. They draw them all. You know how this goes. The 1 of Triple Tactics, the 1 of Harpy's Featherduster, the 1 of Pot of Prosperity, and then we get cooked. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack. Hopefully, it's something awesome. Let's see. Let's see what it is. We have been playing hard. We've been playing... Wow, that's amazing. Okay, Smile Universe. Can't use that. Another Flower Guardian card. The counter trap for Watts. Can't use that. Let's see what's hiding under here. Brionac. The new Brionac. 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner. Totally generic. When this card Synchro Summon, you can discard a card, target 1 card on the field, return it. That is basically just Brionac, but not once per turn. But once per turn. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, discard 1 card, target 1 card on the field, return to the hand. Okay, so it's the same effect, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not a bad card at all. It's not a bad card. I can't really complain about that. Another Live Twin, cool. Somebody was asking about those. Let's see what these cards are. We've got Lone Fire Blossom. That's an awesome plant card. One of the best plants ever. It's a great card. Can't really complain about that. We don't use plants, but that's good. Simorg, Lord of the Storm. I can't really use that. We just pulled that Vassal, actually. That, for Monarchs. It's crazy, because we just pulled the other Monarch cards, too. This is kind of like a tribute summon deck. But yeah, we just pulled another, the Monarchs, the not Stormforce. We pulled the other Monarch card just now. That's interesting. Lone Fire, Brionac, this is a pretty good pack over, a lot of hollows. And then Trickstar, Light Stage. We've been pulling a lot of Trickstar cards. Like one every episode almost. So now we have Light Stage. We also have Candina. We also have Korobane. We also have Lycris. We also have a random link here. I don't know which one, but we have Live Stage. And then we've got that new blue card, the one that when damage inflicted things happen. But Trickstar Light Stage is actually pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty cool. I can't really say anything about it. Yeah, we have Candina, which we can also search Korobane. Like, this is actually pretty cool. These are all... I have no real complaints about any of these cards. I mean, it doesn't really super synergize with our deck, but it doesn't really matter because... I mean, our deck's pretty decent. It just doesn't synergize with our existing deck, but it increases the pool of total cards that we can actually play that are very interesting. Alright, we just won the coin flip. We've got a pretty decent hand here. Zorora... Alright, Zorora, the problem with Zorora going first is I can't really gamble on it. We have Barrier Statue and Judgment. I think that's probably the best bet going first. Zorora's pretty cool. I wish we could Zorora and Barrier Statue. I wish we could do that. At this point, we play 1 hand trap. If I pulled Time Tearing, I probably would replace it. So I think we go Barrier Statue. This time I'm just going to go Barrier Statue, Judgment. I think that's actually the smarter play right now. Hopefully he goes Max C right here to waste a card. That would be awesome. He could have Imperm too. If he has Imperm, no, then we just kind of lose. So I guess we'll go these two. So what could we have really summoned off Zorora? Off of Zorora, we could have gone the big Zorora, but the problem with the big Zorora is I don't know what he's playing, so I can't just like equip a fusion and then he's playing like a Link deck. Oof. Yeah, I think if this card's sent to graveyard by card effect, special summon it. That is literally the perfect card to counter us. Like, no matter what I do, it counters us. If I Solemn Judgment this, he comes back. If I don't Solemn Judgment this, he attacks over our barrier statue. I can't do anything about it. I just cannot do anything about it. That is insane. That is... Now, he's sending tier elements right now while the barrier statue's on the board, which is good because, you know, I'd rather him mill now than later. Let's see what he mills here. Scream, he's going to add a tier element trap. That really sucks. That really, 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 really sucks. In theory, it was a barrier statue protected by Solemn, which would have been good enough, but he literally has the perfect out to it, which is the tier limit Reinhardt. But then again, he could have just had Imperm, and that would have stopped me. He could have had any number of cards, and that would have stopped me also. So he's going to go with the Vanadium card now. Destroy that. Special summon itself. And he's going to be able to special summon the Reinhardt back. He's going to add a Vanadium card. And he's going to be able to do some other stuff. See, the thing is, like, sometimes the barrier statues are really good because they just get instant scoops for us, which results in quick packs. Which results in, like, yeah, more packs in an episode. But sometimes you draw hands like this that are just, like, monster heavy. But there's nothing I could have really done differently. It's just, I mean, the alternative, like I said, was to go the Zorora route, and then, but the problem with Zorora is you don't know what to equip, right? I would have equipped the Fusion, but they're playing a Synchro deck, and then I just lose. So there's the larger issue with that. He's going to go into a rank 10, or not Synchro 10, which I will Solemn Judgment this, because dealing with Barona is just too much in this challenge. So we'll pay off our life points, and we'll get rid of Barone. That I think is pretty decent. Pretty decent card to get rid of. And I think that should end his turn. He did normal summon. He did, never mind. Never mind. He's going to be able to summon the Kashtira card. Kashtira tier element. Which we also have that card. But like I said, I'm not really... I don't want to change my deck until... I don't want to change my deck until we, like, D-rank. But we... Damn, those are good mills. This guy's unreal. I swear to you, I don't know how Tier Element and Kashtira players do it. Konami absolutely, like, in Master Duel, just complete, like, every other card is banned or limited, and they still manage to mill absolute fire every single time. You milled 3 cards, and 2 of them were Tier Element names. Now, this one he's already used, but this is Sheeran, so now he's going to Fusion Summon into... the Kashtira, what's her name? The one that lets him mill 5 cards, and I'm sure he's going to mill even better next time. But I just don't know how they do it, man. They're unreal. Now he's about to mill 5. He's going to target, yeah, whatever. He's going to do this. He's going to search, and he's going to mill 5 soon. He's going to add a tier element card, and he's going to search. He's going to add Scream. He's going to activate Scream. Cool. I really don't know what could even beat him at this point. I really don't. I don't know what... Maybe... Yeah, if he has the trap cards, I forget what trap card he searched. I think it's pretty much... We're pretty much cooked here. I don't even know what we can really... draw off the top. These are one of those duels where it just gets out of hand. He's going to do this, tier element. He's going to mill more cards, probably more phenomenal mills. He's got... What does he mill this time? Now he mills the same card plus 2 Ash Blossoms. So this is once per turn, so he won't be able to use it. But now he's going to use that monster, so he's going to mill another 5 momentarily. He's going to go into a Rekalos. So now he has a Summon Negate. And he's not going to activate that. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Moon Mirror Shield off the top. Torrential against tier elements. Might as well be nothing. We have Spellcasters in Graveyard. We do not. Okay. Okay, so we'll go Zorora. We will go Zorora. And we will try our best. Yes, he's going to mill 3. It's part of life. There's nothing I can do. I have to sit through this. Damn, those are good mills. Squamata. Revolution Synchron. Destrudo. And now he's going to send Hollow. Hollow's going to trigger. He's going to send more. This is unreal. Like, do they ever miss? And now he mills a beast. Do they ever not mill amazingly? Like, this is unreal. We'll summon Nefariousness. Our attack's getting dropped by, what, 500? That sucks, but whatever. We're going to attach Archfiend, Maxi. Okay. Maxi. Let's see. I think in this scenario, I think we go for this dude and then boost his attack by 1,000. I think that's probably our best bet, but he's gonna have something because these tier limit players and cashier players are unreal. I don't know how they do it. And my question is, why are they in this rank? I mean, they are the luckiest humans on Earth. I have no idea why they're even here. I don't think this guy had a bad mill. He's gonna, when he activates, yeah, he searched this, so I should have known. Not that it matters. It's like I had an alternative that I could have done, so that's gonna get shuffled back, and he's gonna be able to send, and then Kashtiri Unicorn. What does one torrential do against his deck? This thing floats when your opponent activates a card effect. This card is sent to the graveyard, special summon it back. So even if I destroy it, he summons it back regardless. But I mean, I guess we keep fighting. We'll see. We'll see. Because if I destroy this, he triggers a bunch of effects. But we'll see. If we draw a Moon Mirror, if I destroy this, take 3,000, and I draw a Moon Mirror Shield, there's a shot that I win this duel. Actually, there is a shot. It's going to add a Visa Starfrost. And he's going to go straight to battle. If that's game, yeah, there's nothing else I can really do. Yeah, it sucks. What can you do? That sucks. There is nothing we can do about that. That sucks. That actually does suck. Like I said, they are unreal, like, with their luck. Tier Limit and Cash TR players, I don't think we've ever witnessed one brick on this show. Which is incredible, because, like, if I was to go play this deck, I guarantee you my first game I'd be like, damn, I can't do anything. All right, here's the deck list. Like I said, running a ton of bricks, but none of that seems to matter. A lot of cards, like if you draw, they just do little, like Destruda, like, yeah, you can activate in hand, but you don't want to. Shit all. This guy is just a brick. Then he actually milled the entire, like, shit all package without ever drawing any of it, which is incredible. And then obviously Snow is kind of a necessary evil. And then the Reinhardt, this is a 44 card deck. If he opened any other normal summon, we probably would have won that duel, because I could have just Judgmented it. But this card works around Judgment, because if I destroy it, it doesn't matter where it gets sent from. If it's just sent to graveyard, he still gets to trigger it and summon it back. He opened the perfect summon. Like I said, the luckiest players on Master Duel are Tier Limit and Cash TR players that just have this, like, blended pile deck. They are just unbelievably lucky. Alright, we just lost this coin flip, and this hand sucks ass. It is 5 monsters. Earlier we drew 5 spell trap cards. Now we have 5 monsters. It is a part of... There's not a chance we're winning this. I don't like the scoop. I do not like the scoop in this part, like in Platinum 2, because there's always a chance that we win, but we are not winning this game. There's not a chance we're winning this game. Yeah, there's not a chance we're winning this game. We have no interruptions whatsoever, and he has full combo with resonators. There's no way we win this. We have to just sit here and hope that he, like, misplays and then just gets angry at himself and scoops. That's our best bet. If anybody's ever wondered, this is what happens when you leave a resonator player just play. Usually they get hand trapped and they end their turn, but this is like, they're already on a red hot Disbatter, Bestial Magnemite. They've special summoned him back multiple times. They've got the Gaia, the Crimson Gaia card, which is really good. All right, when a red dragon archfiend declares attack, change all monsters to face down defense, non-targeting. Destroy by card of special summon 1 red dragon archfiend from your graveyard. This guy counts as red dragon archfiend, which is on the field and in the graveyard, so that's annoying. So now he's going to summon this dude. I don't know why he's summoning this dude right now. I couldn't tell you, but he's summoning this dude. He's going to go to end phase. This is what happens when you let them play. They've got this negate, this negate. They're adding off of the Bestial Magnemite, and they're going to add Lubellion. They should be adding Druid Worm, but it doesn't actually really matter at this point. The board's not really that great, all things considered, but The problem is, unless I can get to Crusader Avermax against a board like this, there's nothing that I can really do unless I get to Crusader Avermax. Like I said, I wish I had Synchro Monster for Zorora, but unfortunately Zorora is the Synchro Monster. So if I had 2 Zororas, I could do it, but this deck has this guy right here, a Vaharam. If I had him with Zorora, I think it would be cool, but I can't. So I guess we try our best. We summon Zorora out. We have Inari Fire, Endymion, Photon Advancer. He's going to immediately go Red Zone. Okay, we'll summon Inari Fire out. If we had Zeus, we could do some stuff here, but unfortunately we don't have Zeus. Yes, this is one of those cards, like Zeus is really the difference maker. Zeus is one of those cards where legitimately if I had it, there's a lot of duels that are opened up and they seem a lot more possible than they are. But we'll attach to search, why not? We'll search out our last Endymion, and we'll activate this effect to summon. I mean, I guess we could steal this dude. That's probably our best bet, is to steal this dude and try to go for that play. Yeah, I think that's our best bet. So we go, because I literally don't have any other plays. I don't think I have any other plays. We'll activate this. Hopefully he negates it with Hot Red. Right now we're just baiting for negates. Yep, we'll do that. Sure thing. Yeah, right now we're just baiting for negates. That's literally the only thing we have left. We'll activate this. Obviously I know that this is negated, but I'm just hoping that he like triggers Hot Red Dragon Archfiend for some reason. Because if he does that, then we win. We'll activate this again. Why not? And yeah, we'll target this. Hopefully he negates it. Nope, he doesn't. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's see. We can go into him. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do enough. This doesn't do enough. Nothing here really does enough. I think we just go for the Hail Mary. Hopefully he doesn't read and we just win somehow. So we'll go Geonator Transverser. Activate this. If we can grab Scarlight, we can win this duel if we grab Scarlight, but we'll see. Nope, he's not going to let us. He's going to be able to destroy a card. That doesn't actually matter, because I think they still switch, right? Oh no, this card points to 2. Actually, no, I still can switch, yeah. Yeah, we'll give him this. We'll take ourselves this. We'll activate. And he can negate it with Red Hot Dragon Archfiend. We'll see if he does. I mean, he can negate it with Disbatter too. Never mind. He didn't even need to do any of that because he just banished that to protect. So, and he gets a special summon now. Summon Red Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, we'll go to battle. Let's see what we can attack over. Anybody, I guess. Let's attack over this guy, I guess. And we just pass on what we've got. Yeah, it sucks. These hands suck. Like, it sucks that sometimes we draw all monsters, sometimes we draw all spawn trap cards, and then we have these games where it's like there's not much I can do. I just keep drawing Photon Advancer slash monsters. There's not much I can do. Alright, and we unfortunately lost. That'll do it. Yep. 4 unusable cards, but it doesn't matter because he had a bunch of negates anyway. But, you know, 4 unusable cards will lose you the game, typically. Okay, we just won this coin flip. Hopefully the hand's pretty decent, and it is pretty decent, I guess. We've got a variety of cards that are playable, so, I mean, that's nice. So we go... do we summon Curtain Raiser? I think we summon Curtain Raiser. I think... Yeah, I think we go Necro Valley. Does Curtain Raiser... No, he just has that effect if he just is on the field. So he's 2200 if he's by himself. And then I think we just set the 3 and pass, and it's not too bad. So we'll activate, and we'll set the Forbidden Droplets. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's pretty solid. We've got Forbidden Droplets, Curtain Raiser, Crackdown, Necro Valley. Pretty good. So we have defense against Harpy's Feather Duster, but they won't have it because we have this. So they're playing Branded. Branded is... Does it lose to... I mean, you know, it's not... Necro Valley's decent against Branded. They can't banish from Graveyard, which is pretty cool. They can banish from Field, but they can't banish from Graveyard. So it definitely can do stuff against Branded. Branded is not an easy deck to play against, because Branded generally is pretty decent around hand traps. They don't seem to have anything, which is good. And that's another forbidden card. Unfortunately, we wanted to go into, obviously, our other stuff, but we're going to have to do this. We're just going to go to Battle Phase, attack, into a Max C. Okay, we needed to draw a level 4. Because if we drew a level 4, I think we could have wrapped this game up for sure. I would have just made... He probably has a lot of hand traps. That's what I imagine my opponent probably has, his hand traps. But I guess we'll see. If I had to guess, our opponent has a ton of hand traps because they're not playing anything right now. And they tried to draw, but they couldn't draw anything. And they're playing a 60 card deck. I think we might have our first, not 60. Actually, yeah, 60. I think this is the first time somebody played a 60 card deck against us and didn't open absolute fire. But we need to wrap this up quick before they draw like Grassic Screener or something. Okay, so we'll just go Battle Phase. Yeah, this sucks. We're just not drawing what we need here. This is what I'm talking about. Some games it's like 5 monsters, and some games is this. And we're just sitting here like hostage. We literally can't do anything. And it really is frustrating. Like it's such a complete duality of the two. Like it's such a... They're such opposites. How do you draw 6? I think we negate this, right? If you have a fusion summon, if this card is normal summon, I think we negate this, because if I... No, I think we save it for... Yeah, I think we save it. Because he's going to add Branded Fusion. And then I'm just going to activate this to negate. Or I could, yeah, I'm just going to, yeah. I negate the Branded Fusion with the Solemn Warning. That's the smart thing to do. I'm going to activate this, that's fine. I'm not going to buff his attack, because if I buff his attack... Actually, if I buff his attack, it's fine. He won't be stronger than me, but there's no point to. I think what we do is we let him search Branded Fusion. We let him put a card back. We negate the with Solemn Warning, we negate Branded Fusion. And then we use Crackdown to steal this monster, and then we can go into a rank 4, finally. That's the play we make. Generally speaking, the duels where we draw a lot of spawn trap cards are better off than the duels where we draw a lot of monsters, because the duels where we draw a lot of monsters, we literally cannot play the game. But, I mean, we can, but we just summon like 1 X-Seed monster, and we have 4 monsters left in hand. But at least these duels we can actually have some play, so they're a lot better. But it is interesting that we'll have games that are so like back-to-back different. I'm not going to use Crackdown yet. I can just use it during my turn. I'm going to see what I draw. I might not need to use Crackdown just yet. Yeah, and I don't. Good thing I didn't use Crackdown, because I really don't need to. I think I could just go into the monsters as is. I don't need to waste a Crackdown. I'd rather use Crackdown on something else. We'll special summon out. Suship's use. It's not useless, but it's useless in this moment. So we'll go Galaxy Photon Man. Summon him here. And then we'll go and search. Yeah, we'll search, detach to add... It doesn't matter what I detach, but I'll detach this, and I'll add the trap card. It's incredible that he did not have any sort of hand trap to interrupt that. So now we just go to Battle Phase. Attack over this. What's awesome is he has no recursion, because we have a ton of spell trap cards. Yeah, the duels where we draw a ton of spell trap cards are generally better, because at least we have interruptions to do stuff, but when we draw just monsters, there's really nothing that we can do. Like, we just lose. Especially if we're going second and we draw, like, a hand, like 6 monsters. It's like, what can you do going second with 6 monsters when you can only summon 2 of them? This is definitely a lot better, because these are interruptions that don't play into Max C and stuff like that. He's going to Max C. Okay, so he's going to resolve his Max C. That's fine. Well, not that it's fine or not. I can't do anything about it. I just have to live with it. So we'll Eternal Galaxy, summon this dude. We now have a monster negate. We'll summon it here, just in case he randomly is playing a Cyber Dragon that can fuse away our extra deck monster. And then we will also immediately search a Photon card. So now we have pretty decent follow-up. Even if they are playing Harpy's Feather Duster, we do have the out. We have a Floodgate. and interruptions, and a negate. So overall, pretty good. He's got 5 cards. Triple Tactics Thrust, I saw this coming, so it's fine. I can't play around it. I try to play around Talents, but I can't play around Thrust. It just can activate no matter what. Evenly matched sucks. Balls. Damn, that sucks. Yep, there he goes. That sucks. Nothing I could have done. I mean, I could have not activated the effect to search, but I mean, what can you do, right? So I guess we negate this. I mean, we banish all these. Probably the Necro Valley too. We lost all our cards, and now he goes to main phase 2. That sucks. All of that build up and work just to lose it all to a random card like that. He's going to just set cards and I imagine pass. Yep, it's fine. Alright, let's see. How much damage can we do and how quickly can we do it? We will change this to attack mode. We'll special summon out Advancer before he can Maxius again. Now he's probably going to Maxius. Nope, never mind. We're going to summon out Purple Poison. And this is a decent amount of damage, but not enough to kill him. We can go into Suship to pop that card, but I don't think it's too relevant. I think we just attack with what's on the field, and then we'll see what else he's got. We attack with this, we attack with this, we attack with this. I think we make a Time Thief, main phase 2. I think Time Thief is probably pretty decent. And then if we get spell cards, trap cards, we can do stuff with that. But unfortunately, he dismembered our entire board. If we lose this one, it's going to be really sad because, I mean, it's evenly matched. There's nothing I could have done. And then I think we just end phase here. I mean, I could have not searched with the Galaxy Eyes. I guess I could have done that. I could have waited till the end phase to search. But generally, I like to search in that standby phase. He could activate another Triple Tactics Talents now because of Time Thief. But we'll see. Nope, never mind. It's going to be a Dragon Maid. That wasn't even worth activating. Call by on who? Okay, Curtain Raiser. Fair enough. I'll take that. Cool. I guess that... Okay, that allows that to happen. I can't do anything about that. He's just gonna send a Dragon Maid monster. I can't do anything about that, like I said. This guy's like absolute like meta man. He has nothing but like hand traps, call by, evenly. It's just he has all of this stuff and there's nothing I can really do. And he's going to be able to tag out. Again, there's nothing that I can really do about this. He's going to tag out into a monster 27 to be able to attack over the Galaxy Eyes or Time Thief if he wants to. Alright, let's see what this does. Discard a card, target one monster. Honestly, I think we just let... Can I be destroyed by card effects while I control a fusion summon monster? I think we just let, at the end of the battle phase, return this, special summon one, Dragon Maid from your hand. I actually think we just allow him to attack over this. I think that's probably the best bet that we've got. Yeah, I think we just allow him to attack over Time Thief, because I can't really lose the Galaxy Eyes. If I lose the Galaxy Eyes, I don't have anything left. So unfortunately, I think we just lose Time Thief, and then he gets to special summon the Dragon Maid out. Oh, never mind. It's a U-can effect. Never mind. Fiendish Chain is cool. Oh, man, that sucks. So I guess we just Fiendish Chain and pass. We literally had this duel won, and then he just, like, triple tactics evenly matched. I guess I gotta stop activating Photon to search. I gotta stop activating the search effect. He's gonna be able to send another Dragon Maid. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and negate this effect. Yeah, I'm gonna negate this effect. I'm gonna detach the Inari. Now this annoying guy is gonna take a while to get over these 2,700 attacks. So that's another huge issue with our deck. Is just we have trouble getting over monsters that are just high in attack. It's just very difficult. This might have been game though. Depending on what this card is, this might be game. Because if I just change this to attack mode attack, never mind. He's going to go Heraldic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. That's unfortunate. Actually, I can negate that. End phase, yeah, I can negate that. Is that game? As long as this isn't anything important, I think that might be game. Yeah, we're going to... Okay, I legitimately think this might be game. He doesn't have a trap card in graveyard that can revive them, right? He doesn't have that? Okay. Yeah, this might be game. So we'll summon this out. We'll flip this to attack. And we just go to battle phase. Okay. I think that's... Yeah, he's going to activate this. I can negate this. Yeah, I'm going to negate it. This can be destroyed by card effects now, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it happens. So, actually, he's going to be able to summon a monster. Because the second effect will trigger, because he did get tributed. But the monster he summons is 0 attack. We'll see what happens. Ah, never mind. This is annoying. Yeah, he's going to summon this. It's going to trigger. What phase are we in? We're in battle? What does this do? You can add a Dragon Maid spell trap. Is this still game though? When does this stupid little dragon or big dragon activate? You can discard this card at the end of the battle phase. Hold on. When does this act? At the start of the battle phase. Return this card to your hand. This isn't a quick effect, right? It's just at the start. I think we activate Fiendish Chain and we attack over one and we win, right? I think that's the way to do it. So we Fiendish Chain this. Yeah, we'll Fiendish Chain this. We'll attack over his monster. And then we attack directly. I think that's the way to do it. So now we attack, and then we attack directly, and that should be game unless he's got random mirror force. Wow, that was a close one. Okay. That was a really, really, really unnecessarily close one, but we ended up winning, which is nice. That was a crazy evenly matched, the greatest evenly matched of all time, and we've got... It's like the Michael Jackson of evenly matched. That was the greatest evenly matched anyone's ever seen. We've got one legacy ticket. Okay, so this is what our opponent was playing. He's playing branded with the Dragon Maids. He did actually brick, which was, his own choosing. Yeah, the brick was his fault, but he's playing one triple tactics thrust. Just like the last guy, he's playing one triple... I don't know how they... Again, they play one copy, and they see it, and then they search the one evenly matched. Alright, let's open up a pack. This is the last pack of the episode. We actually... did fairly well, I'd say, overall this episode. In terms of pulls, in terms of wins and losses, we did fairly well. It has been tough, but, we're in the highest rank. This is a repeat, unfortunately. Cyberse Wizard, I don't think we can target one attack position monster. Change it to defense position. Rest of the turn, your monsters cannot attack, except attack that monster. And if your Cyberse attacks this piercing. Yeah, this is unnecessarily weird. Psychic Tracker, can't do anything with this. Amalfi Hide and Seek. Cypher Wing, I can't do anything with that. Abyss, I don't think I can do anything with this. Skull Archfiend of Lightning and Circle of Fairies, which is a good card, but I can't really use this. It gives you a double normal summon of insect or plant monsters, which is great, but I don't have, it's crazy how much insect / plant support I pull, but I can't use. But, when we look at it, it's not enough to really build a deck around. When a monster is destroyed by battle involving a plant or insect and sent to the grave, you can target one of those destroyed monsters and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack, gain life points equal to... Okay, so same damage. Okay. Yeah, great card. I just can't really do anything with it. I think it has that fairy girl that we also have, actually. I forget her name, but she's like a plant that works with insects, too. Cool card. I just can't really do anything with it. And overall, yeah, decent pack. I guess we got some new stuff, which is nice. Okay, let's open up these legacy tickets. We only got 9, so if it's under 10, I'll do it the old-fashioned fancy way. There's a UR in there, which is cool. It's guaranteed, but the URs in the legacy tickets are kind of lackluster, we'll say that. So we've got Card Shuffle is useless, Next is useless. Neither of those cards have seen play in probably 10 years. I don't think they've ever seen play. That's the sad part. We've got more cards that Shining Cycle of the World. I don't have enough of this stuff to really make it playable. This card is okay, but we can't really do anything with it as of right now. We just don't really use links as much as we need to, so let's see what this is. Puppet, Magic Trick, and Performer Pal. There's so many Performer Pals. There's more Performer Pal cards than any archetype ever. There's so many of them, it's outrageous. It's like Heroes and Performer Pals are just there are bulk boxes full of Performer Pals out there somewhere. Just thousands of them. We've got Major Upset, tribute 1 attack position, level 2 or lower monster, return all level 7 special summon monsters to the hand. This could be usable under certain circumstances. Spirit of the Books. We already have that. This is our guaranteed UR pack. Let's see what we got at here. There are a few good URs, but there are a lot of bad ones too. Power Supplier. Spellcaster. Okay, so we could possibly use this. Select one face-up monster you control, it gains 400 while you control this face-up card. That's it. It just gains 400. Okay. And let's see what this is. This could be good. We've got Clashing Souls. Is this any good? We will find out. This is very interesting. So basically, the player with the higher life points essentially wins. But in most cases, we actually have the lower life points. So the thing is, these cards are annoying because they're cool, but I can't build a deck around it because I only have one of it. So I would need more of it to build a deck around it. And if I do build a deck around it and I don't draw it, then it's just kind of like a big waste of time. Yeah, it's no Stealth Kraken, unfortunately. It's no Stealth Kraken. It's no one of those other cards that are URs that are decent. It's no Card Destruction, for example. We've got Ninjutsu. Uh-oh, there's Trent getting shot. And then we've got DDR. Can't really do anything with that. Oh, well, nothing we could do about that. We still have 3 more packs, right? 7 out of 9, 8 out of 9, and then 9 out of 9. So we've got Fire Formation monsters, special summon this card from your hand. And no monsters. Okay, so can't really do anything with that. I mean, I guess if we had... It's not terrible, actually, but... Mirror of Yamato, equipped to a spirit monster. Return to the hand. Destroy this card instead. It's okay. Self-destruct Ant. Another card we can't really do anything with. This is the last pack of the episode. Please, something. Okay, Lechery and Battle Footballer. That is quite something. Unfortunately, I don't think any of those cards are really usable for us. We did pull a lot of interesting cards today. We had a lot of tough duels, but we pulled a lot of interesting stuff overall. La, 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 la.